Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to JTraedz TV, where we discuss all stock-related contents and much more. Guys, I am finally back. I had to take a little breather, man, but I am back on the scene. I was still helping people outside of the live stream with one-on-ones and in different communities, still calling out plays on Discord and so forth. Right now, as we looking, guys, we definitely went on a nice spike to the upside. Finally got out of that chop zone, went for a huge bullish push to the upside. So, definitely see buyers stepped in and definitely go for that squeeze back up. Now, Jay, where are we going from here? 9 times out of 10, it look like those the buyers, as long as this push keeps going, we want to get above that 736 on SPY. From that price point, again, the goal is to push our way back into the 740s. So we want to get back in that range. We want to get right back in that range. If finally get back into it, we go back out a little bit. If you notice, that was the range that we fell out of for about 2.5 days. Now they're trying to spike their way back into that range again. So I mean, that was a crazy squeeze just now. So yeah, that was crazy. So I mean, I did play the scalp game for a little minute, in and out. And one thing I have to tell you guys, if you are dealing with that new margin account rule, even if you break even, you're gonna get hit with those premiums, especially on the options. So best thing to do is wait for good setups where you're not getting in and out, trying to break even over and over and over. Even though you're breaking even, you're still going to get hit with those fees. So the best thing to do is be smart about it. Don't overtrade and wait on setups like what just happened for opportunities. So, yeah, so definitely buyers. We definitely, anything came out that caused that, any news that just came out that may have caused that squeeze to the upside? Let me see what CNBC saying. Rebound fueled by chip stocks, but gains limited by Trump's Iran threat. Let me see. I don't think he's speaking today. I don't think so. Let me double check though. Let me check his president's schedule. Where is it at? Where did I put it? Oh, there we go. Got it. Let me see if I see anything on my side, guys. Anything dealing with today with the president. What time it is? 1 o'clock. President signs a proclamation. That's going to be at 3 o'clock. And then at 4:30, President participates in a policy meeting. So that's the only things I see coming out as far as the president's schedule, guys. Going to have him signing a proclamation at 3 and participating in policy meeting at 4:30. So that's the only things I see. But other than that, man, this squeeze just, man, that was crazy. That was a crazy rip. But that's why I tell you guys, watch it, man. Watch those ranges, man, because those ranges can be very brutal if you're on the wrong side of things. That's why I tell you guys, especially when you're on the put side, don't never chase those bottoms. Always wait for for buyers to move their way back up when you can play the rotation back down. So we were in the rotation for a little bit, but now we definitely got that explosion back towards the upside. Definitely broke out of this range. Now getting above that pivotal point that I told you guys about. So right here, the bottoms of that is going to be like around, I want to say 731.50, and secondary level is going to be right around that 733 level. So that pivotal point, as long as they can stay on top of that, we want to go for the next leg up towards that 738 to 740. So that'll be the next level, because right now we done broke out of this downtrend setup, got a huge explosion to the upside. So finally got out of this chop zone, guys. So we're definitely pushing to the upside. So keeping everything on watch right now. Yeah, because now I was able to switch one of my accounts over to a margin account, so I'm able to trade like back to back. So, but I do have to keep in mind that I got those premiums I'm gonna have to still deal with on the on the downside of that too. But yeah, so I was definitely catching a lot of scalping back and forth. It was scalp city for me. I ain't gonna lie. I was scalping like crazy. I was dealing with Tesla. Tesla wound up getting that squeeze back up. AMD squeezing back up. Your main top gainers right now is AMD, Tesla, Apple, Nvidia, and Amazon. Those are the ones in the green at the moment. So I'm gonna write down the ones that are holding by the market close. I will post that in the website. So far, for sure, AMD and Tesla is for sure your top 2 gainers at this moment. We're gonna see which one gonna take the number 3 spot at the end. Right now, Apple has it. Let me see what Apple's doing. Because right now, Apple's at a, 1.5%? Yep, that bad boy rocketing on up. So a lot of them just exploded. AMD, Nvidia, you already know with Nvidia, we need that 210 210 to 12 level on that one. And Amazon, we need to get that break above 240. Meta, we definitely want to get back out, find our way back into the 600s. So the route right now, I would say with Meta, we are holding 660, 560. I'm sorry, 560. I'm thinking I'm in the 600s. Your next possible key level on up on Meta, once you get that break above that 575, is going to be up to 580, because it normally likes to move by $20 increments on a, when it has a lot of volatility. So I mean, we did bounce already off of 560. Again, the next possible key level up is between 575 to 580. So look for that next possible push if we do get that continuation bullish acceleration towards the upside. So those will be your next targeted areas if you are trading Meta. 775 to 575 to 580. I gotta get used, because now we back in the fives. I gotta get used to this crap. Google, you're gonna need that 350 break for that possible push back up towards 54 to 56. Microsoft, what we want to do with Microsoft, we want to definitely get back into the 400s. 400s, because the main area on that one is 430 for sure. So you got some ways to go on that one. As far as AMD, we're looking for that 480 break for that possible push up towards that 500 level. So keep that on watch. Guys, what are you looking at this time? What are you looking at this time? So if we get this 480 break with AMD, you do have possible room to run up towards. We'll see, can we get that push towards that 500 level for sure on that one. So 480, then we're gonna look for that next leg up. SPY, we're already holding above that pivotal area. Like I said, what we want to see, what we want to break above is going to be 36, 38, as we slowly try to maneuver our way back into that 740 range. So we'll see with Tesla, we need that 395 for that push up towards 400. So let's see, can we get a good little pullback on that one? I mean, I know we way overextended. I mean, it has a bull flag pattern setup. I mean, they all do. AMD, Tesla, they all got bull flag pattern setups for the possible next leg up. Yeah, that explosion was crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, we got out of that zone. I mean, we finally got out of the zone. So with Tesla, I'm not gonna chase the tops. I will be anticipating. I'll be anticipating a pullback down towards like that 390, 388 level. If we get that that deep pullback down. But I'm not gonna chase these tops, because yeah, I'm not doing that. We're already way overextended. I mean, all of them are really overextended. SPY for sure, but it still got a bullish movement to it. So what are you guys looking at this time so far? So you already know with SPY, you need that break above that 736 for that possible push up to 38 to 40. So let's see. Yeah, that push. I mean, that push came out of nowhere, because I didn't see no news. Let me see what So news, guys. Trump. Let me pause my Trump cancels Iran strike scheduled for Thursday evening. So he scheduled the strike. So that's one news that came out. So that was breaking news that just came out. So he canceled that. So that took a little bit of stress off of the market real quick. Because you already know what SPY all-time tops is at. So don't forget about that. The all-time tops is all the way towards 760. So that means you still got a $30 climb on up towards those tops. Alright, let me take a look at some of these charts on the 1 hour real quick to kind of give us an idea where we're going from here. I mean, yeah, we still got a long ways to go with Meta. Nice little bounce back up. Tesla. Let's see. Boy, a lot of them setting up for bounces now. So let's see. Tesla, we need to get above. What price point is that? 394? Yeah, 394 up to 395. We need to get back on top of this little area right about here. For sure. Yep, we need to get back on this floor right here for that possible pushback up towards 398 up to 400. Yeah, that was a strong move. That just came, man. And that's ever since he canceled the strike. That's where that spike came from. So now we got a nice engulfing green candle. We need to get that break. and hold above, what is that, 393 up to 394. So we need to get, because I mean, it could be setting up for a two-legged pull-up. You know, basically up towards that 200-day moving average. It's a possibility. I mean, now the route it is going, it's a possibility that bad boy can, once, you know, we find that key level up. I mean, there's room to, you know, push back to the upside, like as high as 400 plus. So, I mean, especially the route Tesla's going. So that's a lot of possibility on that one. Let me take a look at SPY real quick. SPY, doom. Yep. Watch it 736. As long as we can hold that area, we want to go for that pushback up to 38 to 40. Because again, the goal is to get back in this range right here, guys, that we fell out of. The goal is to rotate our way right back into this range up here and proceed to push to the upside. But keep in mind, even as we go back up where those strong resistors are sitting at, that's going to be around the 745s. But this bad boy is ramping up, guys. 736 still ramping. Still ramping. Jeez Louise. Holy crap. It's still ramping up. Man, I want some pullbacks, man. I don't want to chase these tops. Definitely want to chase these tops. Because, like I said, guys, I did switch one of my accounts to a margin, so I'm able to trade back to back to back. So, I got to, you know, but I'm not going to overtrade, though. I'm not going to overtrade. I still got to be smart with my trades, so I can't overdo it. Tomorrow, guys, I will be back at normal times tomorrow. Now that I'm back, so tomorrow I will be doing the pre-market pre-market prep. That's gonna be from 8 to 9, and then I wound up pushing the live stream back a little bit instead of 9:15, so to give me a little bit of breathing room, where I'm not, you know, stressing out to bounce from one thing to the next, and where I can have a little bit of time, you know, focus on my trades too, because I know a lot of people be hitting me up to, you know, they'll throw out tickets at me while, you know, but I don't, you know, which I don't mind helping, but you know, I just need that little breathing room in between, so that's why I pushed it for 12 instead of right at 9:15. But I'm gonna try to adjust the time as we go to kind of push it back, to the area where we used to be. If I do, it gotta be around. Cause I like I said, I gotta have a little bit of breathing room for myself. So I want to say, I'd say 11. I mean, I think 11 would be fine. I'll push it to 11. 11 would be fine. Where I have a little bit of breathing room where I can focus on, you know, my trades without getting stressed out, you know, because I got to set up this, set up that, and missing out on, you know. So I'd rather have a little bit of breathing room for myself and then get the live five back up. So I'll say about I can push it for 11 o'clock. We'll do 11 if that's the case. We'll do 11. So I'm gonna change the time for the main live stream. So we'll push it for 11 o'clock. I can have a little bit of breathing room because it's stressful trying to hop from one stream to the next. Yeah, I tried that day when I was tired. Oh yeah, no. Now, if anything, during that time that I'm not gonna be on my live, you can catch me in the Discord. I will be updating in Discord, so I will be in that. And two different communities, my community and with Hardware and them in their community. So that'll be the game plan for now. Man, still ain't got no pullback yet. Jeez Louise. What time we closing out? About 13 minutes on the 1 hour time frame. About 13 minutes. Got a nice little bull flag setting up on that bad boy. Just trying to see what these pullbacks. I mean, the only the one that makes sense is all the way back down towards like 390, 388. That's the only ones I see that make sense. It's the only areas I see that make sense on the downside for the pullback bounce. All the way back down towards 390, 388. Now with SPY, I would say for a good pullback would be like that 728.50. If we get a hard pullback, like 728.50, and then for that nice bounce back to the upside, so I could see that. Yeah, so Tesla, I'm waiting to see can we get this pullback, because I'm not chasing these ups. Definitely not chasing these ups. Towards some reasonable areas where I can, where it makes sense. I mean, especially after this move that just happened. This huge squeeze, that was insane. I mean, it just came out of nowhere. I mean, because I was watching everything, and next thing I know, everything just goes flying. I'm like, what the hell just happened? Man, it was a good thing I wasn't holding no play. Well, especially on the short side of things. Well, I mean, like I said, I don't chase the bottoms anyway. So I was still watching, well, with Tesla, I was watching, I'll go to Tesla real quick. I was watching that 384 to see if we was going to crack it. And it's a good thing, I was watching. That's why I said you always got to wait for confirmation, guys. So even right here when we was at these bottoms, I was watching. So I didn't jump in. I was waiting because I never buy puts at these bottoms that where I know buyers are sitting at. I mean, it's just common sense. So, but it's a good thing I didn't. So imagine how many traders who wasn't aware of that price point level, who jumped in on the put side, thinking this bad boy about to dump down, that got caught right in there and got exploded right out of their contracts. Because you got, and not just contracts and shares, because you got to think about it. A lot of traders now with this free margin situation, man, it's going to be traps all over the place. I can tell you that right now. It's going to be traps all over the place. That's why now from this point, the smartest thing to do, guys, from, especially with this margin rule change, I mean, you have to definitely play off of psychological levels. That's the smartest thing to do. Play off of exactly psychological levels. Because other than that, you're going to get caught. You're gonna get tore up, I'm telling you, because you're going to get caught with premiums and you're going to get caught with traps. So the smartest thing to do is just play smart. And let me do a test run on my... Yep, let me see. Primo just posted on True Social, based on the fact that, let me see, it's been brought by the highest level Iranian leaders and approved. I have as the President of the United States. Yeah, okay, so that's what caused it, the cancellation of that strike. Okay, so that's what caused the spike, guys, the cancellation. Do you weigh momentum from news more? Because... Well, not really news, because the news is just so, because, JTraedz, because the news is random. Anything can happen, because look what just happened. Random news. If anything, I base it off of just setups. Pretty much, because you can rely more on the setups than you can on news. Because news is random. You don't know when news is going to come out. You don't know when the president is going to say something. It's never really a time when he's going to do something like what he just did. Nobody expected that, other than the president's schedule. That'll show, if he's doing a policy meeting or something to that nature. But, like, overall, when I'm looking at the market, I just based everything off of just psychological levels and setups. That's it. That's all I go off on. That's how I was banking this morning, based off of levels, and I go to it. So, for example, JTraedz, like right here, we was in a range. And I can show you this on my Discord. That I was yelling this to everybody. I said, when you're in a range, you play the rotation. And let me go to my Discord, and I'll show you the proof. Let me see. I'm gonna go to mines, not the other ones. Shout out to other trading community running. I'm normally in a different community other than here, which is why I'm barely in the loop. Yep. So let's see. All right. Oh, I forgot to let me post up my alerts that I posted. My bad. J Chan, hold on, boss. Let me go up a little bit while I was posting. Up a little bit. See right here? I was talking to positive about that was Tesla. I was talking about the rotation. Basically on how to set yourself up for good entries. Whether it's puts or calls. I was saying I showed this one for SPY. This is the one I think I was still talking about Tesla. Yep, Tesla from the bottoms. Yep. So I played the tops, played the rotation back down. So normally when I see setups like this, and I also called out AMD. I told everybody to be prepared for the 480. That was going to be the target area, and I showed the proof that I did alert that. Let me go up where I alerted AMD's. Where was that at? I'm on the right date. Or did I go too far up? Let me go down a little bit. I know I alerted it. AMD was going to be that potential targeted area. I did alert it. Range. Gotta be somewhere up to the top because I know I alerted it somewhere. Okay, so this one I said, good morning team, top gainer, blue chip. I said it's AMD. But I did post it. I said on how far I think it can push. And I did call, oh, there you go. AMD potential target was 480. 480. That's what I called out. So, I mean, like I said, when I'm not in my live stream, I'm pretty much on Discord alerting. So I'm waiting for this pullback down, man. That's crazy from these highs. So I want to see exactly. Man, this is crazy. that spike came out of just nowhere, but that's because of that. He canceled the strike, so that's what caused that massive push. So we got about 5 minutes to this count close out, and we still underneath. What price point is that? That's I'm looking at Tesla right now, guys. So we still underneath that 394. 394. Because like I said, the bottoms that I see for the good pullback is all the way back down towards 390, 388. Good afternoon, Queen. Good afternoon, Queen. Yeah, I just got back. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing back to the normal stream starting tomorrow. Also, so you can join me tomorrow for the pre-market prep from 8 to 9. But I will be pushing the regular stream over a little bit. So instead of 9:50, bouncing straight into 9:15, I'm gonna push it to like 11, where I can have a little bit of breathing room, to focus on my trades, or hop in the community with y'all, with hardware and everybody, going over the the morning breakdowns and everything, then going to the live stream. So I don't get too overworked, So, because I had to find somewhere to, have a breathing room. I was putting too much of myself, trying to add too many things all together. That's why I was kind of stressing myself out. But pre-market prep is going to be normal times, 8 to 9. But like I said, the mainstream, I'm going to push to So that's why I'm going to push it to 11 o'clock. So like I said, after I do our pre-market prep, I can go into the Discord with you and Hardware and Primo. I think Primo on vacation. And, go over the market talks with you guys. To have a little bit of just rest for a little bit before I go into the actual live stream. So, for sure. So the reason why the spike not too long ago occurred was because Trump just announced that he canceled the airstrike, so that caused the market to push the way that it did. So that's where that spike came from, because of the cancellation of the strikes, and so forth. So the question is, are we going to continuously hold these gains? If they do, then we definitely want to go for the next leg up, which is going to be around, which is going to be up towards the 38 to 40. So, like I said, the end game goal for SPY, if the Bulls have it back now in their possession, the goal for the buyers also is to move back into that 740. Let me go to my chart. So the goal for the buyers is for them to slowly move their way back into this range that we fell out of. When was that? Monday and Tuesday. So Monday and Tuesday range that we fell out of. What they're trying to do is they're trying to slowly build their way back into that range again. So they're trying to rotate back right up into it, that 740, 744 area. So it looks like that's what they're trying to do. So it looks like they're trying to slowly rotate back into that range and then try to go for pretty much consolidating that range, but then go for an upper rotation. So that's what I want to see if that's going to play out that way. So now with this news coming out, to see if those buys can go back in, because we do have the 200-day moving average right towards 44, 45, right towards those tops. So I could see it pushing up towards, basically, guys, going from these indicators here, the 50 SMA the 9 EMA, the 20 EMA, and going up towards that 200 average, moving average right here. So kind of going for an indicator gap fill up towards the upside. So that'll put us towards 740s up to the 744s, 745s. So I could see that. I had a nice little run with Tesla though for this breakout. So I ain't gonna lie. I did catch a little bit of hell though, man. That little range was a beast though. But we finally broke out of the range though. That's the crazy part. We did break out of the range. So Aussie, what are you looking at this moment? And guys, like I said, with this free time that I do have, do feel free if y'all want to drop a ticket, y'all can do so. We'll go over it. And I know Aussie, me and you were talking about NVIDIA. So you already know the areas that we need on NVIDIA. You remember I told you the golden area is that 210, 212 area for sure. Right now, NVIDIA is where? 202s. So we still got some ways to go. So, 204, 206, to get our way up to 210s and so forth. Yeah, so a lot of these stocks still got some ways to climb to their natural area that they fell out of. Like for Tesla, we got to get back into the 400s. AMD, we got to get that break above 480 up to 500. Apple, 300. Amazon, we need to get back above 240 for that push up to 242 to 244. Meta, I think the next possible targeted area on that one is going to be 580. Google, we need that 350 break. Microsoft, we just need to get back into the 400s for sure. So we got a lot of climbing to do back to the upside if the buyers have it. With this squeeze on up, we definitely want to go for that continuation now. What we don't want to do is fall back down this way. We want to now continue on up now that they didn't, buyers then stepped in. I do see a potential, especially on Tesla, I do see a potential pullback, from these tops back down this way. If we do pull back, I'm definitely going to keep my eyes peeled on these bottoms down here to see if we're going to hold. So I'm going to just see can we get these pullbacks. Because I don't want to chase the tops, for sure. Like I said, with my Meta, SPY, guys, watch your 736 level. If we can get that break above 736, your next possible targets up is 738 to 740. That's your next possible targets toward the upside. 738 to 740. Because the goal is to get back in that range again. So I'm going to set 2 alerts on the upside on that one. So you got one at 738. And then after that, it's going to be up towards that 740. So I'm going to put 2 alerts on that bad boy. We're close to it. And 740 on that note. Okay. Oh, Aussie, were you able to switch your account over to a margin? I did it yesterday. Theo, yeah, you was in a conversation with me. I think you was. But yeah, I switched one of my accounts. I got one of my cash accounts over to a margin account, so I'm able to trade freely. So, back to back. So I'm good. I'm able to trade on that note. Alright, I see a little bull flag setting up on Tesla on the 1 hour. So I think this one should pull back. What time it is? 2 o'clock. So I think this is gonna be the 2 o'clock pullback. Yeah, this is gonna be like the 2 o'clock pullback, and I want to see that pullback down. Yeah, so were you able? You already had a margin account, huh? If I'm not mistaken. Now I gotta figure out where these where these new tops is at. Now that we done blew past these areas, so the top areas I already have right where we at. It's gonna be right around that 390. What is that? 393, 394 area. Well, I think this is gonna be the pullback right here on Tesla back down. Like I told y'all on SPY, guys, that we couldn't break 736. Look for that pullback on down into this little yellow zone box. Like I said, I could see it gotta be around like 730, 728.50 bottom somewhere in this little area right here this way. If we can get this strong pullback, but then a nice strong bounce back to the upside. So I think right here is gonna be the pullback session right here, guys. So right here, especially for Tesla pullback. So as I mentioned, I think we could pull back down to 390, 388, which we are pulling back down to those levels slowly pulling back to them. Like I said, because we do have a bull flag pattern setting up on a 1 hour time frame on Tesla, so I think this is gonna be the flag, the red area. So I think this is gonna be the pullback candle, which I do see 90 down, back down to that 88-ish level. So if you are in on the short side, there go your pullback. There you go, 390. So there go your 390 pullback. So let's see, can we get $2 more down towards that 388, and then we could see a possible bounce. So there go your pullback already. So there go the pullback occurring. Alright, so there go your 390 pullback on Tesla we just talked about. 390 pullback. SPYs, I told you guys from 736 we was going to pull back into this yellow box. And then we cracked that yellow box, which is around at 3150. Look for that possible pullback down towards 2850. So that'll be like kind of like your main base area that you need to hold for sure. 2850 back up to the upside. So right here's the pullback after the spike. So that's your pullback that's occurring right now. You pull back right after the spike. So there go the pull. There go your pullback. There go your pullback. So like I said, Tesla could be setting up for a bull flag pattern. Once we hit around at 88, I want to see if that level gonna hold. Cause like I told you, if you're on the put side, you do have room to fall back down on Tesla towards 390, possibly down to that 388.46 level. So got next candle about to come in on the 5, candle number 2. This one, if we don't, which should be a red candle, we'll see. That should be that second red candle pull back down towards this way. That should be that second red candle pullback. So we should see one more candle going that way. I mean, I can try to play around with it to see. I mean, I know it's going to be a little tempting. Let me see where the top area is at. I might have missed the entry on it. Shit, I might have missed it. Let me see if we get a little spike back up real quick. We can get a little quick little spike back up. I'm trying to see what's going to be that next intended target. I think I missed the entry, damn it. Let me see, can I get in? No, I don't think it's gonna let me in. Damn, couldn't get my artist field on that one. I was trying to wait for the pop, trying to see if it was gonna get a bounce back up, but I don't think we're gonna get it. I think they may start to pull. Let me see. Can we get a quick squeeze back up? I'm trying to see if we do, wherever that level. What is that? That's around 9150-ish. Almost 92. I was trying to see can we get this bounce back up so I can catch this possible bull trap for the move back down and see can we get this. I mean, I wanted to see it play out this 5-minute candle. Cause I'm not. You already know I'm not buying at bottoms on puts. That ain't happening. I'd rather wait for moves right back to the upside. Then I go from there. But I know it's gonna be a little tricky, especially after this spike we just had. That's gonna be. Well, it's gonna be hella tricky. So that's why I'm waiting for the bounce back up. For, you know, towards some highs real quick. I mean, to kind of test it to see if I can do it. If I get it, I get it. If I can't, you know, let me see. Where we at right now? 90, almost 90. Freak, it's not pushing to where I need it to. All right, come on. I might just have to go snakeskin Randy on it. Yeah, I know. I might have to go snakeskin on it. I'm trying to get this push back towards these highs. Shit, I think I might have missed it. Oh no, there you go. Okay, I knew it was coming. I was waiting on it. I was like, man, what is this little push? I know they're gonna do a push. I was waiting on this push. Alright, there we go. I was waiting to see because I know it's gonna be tricky now, especially with the spike that just occurred. That was crazy. Come on with these highs. Come on with the highs. Come on, push. There you go. Push. Let me see, can I get filled with one of them at least? Alright, one. Like I said, I gotta play a little careful because especially with the spike we just had. I'm gonna try to add another one, get a higher spike than this. Like towards that 92. It's gonna be a little tricky right here. That's why I said I did not want to get in towards the bottom, so I was gonna wait for a push. My phone up. Towards 92. Wow. try to add another damn contract of it. Let me see if I can do it. All right, what time it is? We got about, what, 2 minutes till this candle close? Okay, so we'll make it a little, see, one more green candle up, possibly, towards that 92. Come on, because I need to add another one. I don't want to do one. I need more than one contract on this. Come on, come on. What time it is? Come on, time. This time's so slow. Can I add another one? Oh, I could add another one. Okay. All right, put 2 in on that one. I was just I didn't know if I could or not. I was just testing it to see. It actually did put me in 2. All right. All right, let me see if we get another. All right, so 2 contracts. Cause like I said, my goal, if we do get this pullback, I want to see this pullback down towards like underneath 390 down to that 388. I mean, go for a quick scalp or whatever, but I mean, I know I can't hold it for long, especially with it, you know, with the way the market is, what it just did. I can't really risk it right now, so I gotta just be very in and out with these moves. So let's see where we go. Like I said, if I get it, I get it. If I can't, I can't. Cause I'm gonna try to add another one like towards 92 if we can get that 92 push right here. Let's see. Or will we start to pull back immediately? Oh boy, the market has been crazy, man. Market has been insane. It's been insane. Definitely been insane. Definitely been insane. I can admit that one. It's been crazy, crazy. Alright, let me see if we can get a bounce back up towards 92 real quick. Towards 92 level. Okay. Let me take 1 and add. Alright, there go for a 92 push back up. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm just waiting for this 92, guys. I'm trying to see if we can get that push back up towards like 92. 91.50 up to 92 real quick. Cause I'm gonna try to add like 1 more to it. Let me see. I'm still keeping on watch, guys. Still keeping on watch. Still keeping on watch. Will I get this little push back, or will we start to pull back down? Because like I said, my targeted goals, if we get this pullback, then I'm anticipating this back down towards 90 to 88. But if we get a push back up, I'm going to add 2 more towards those tops. I'm gonna wait till we get a harder push back up, and I'm going to add more up there, or, you know, up towards the top areas to see. Let's see. Let me spread it out. Let me do this real quick. I'm gonna do this. So I'm gonna take 1, and I'm gonna what I'm gonna do is I took 1 off because what I want to do is I want to redo it where I can add in. So I'm gonna keep 1, but I'm gonna add that other one back up to the top for this push back above 92. Back up towards 92. All right. So let's see. Yeah, that's because Trump canceled that. He canceled the strike. That's what caused it. They just released the news. I went on CNBC. That's why. That's why that spike occurred. He caused that. He canceled the strike. So yeah, I just took 1 off, guys. 1 contract, and I'm gonna re-add it towards the tops. This says as we try to retest that 94, because I want to see if we push back up towards those highs again. So I'm gonna add that other contract up that way, so I can spread it out if I can get it. Let me see if I can do it. So I broke even on 1, just 1, and I'm gonna keep 1, and I'm gonna add the other one to the top if we get this 92 push to the upside. That's premiums. I ain't gonna lie, them premiums been whipping my ass. Cause I had to do a lot of I ain't gonna lie, I had to do a lot of break evens, and due to that, oh shit, I don't know if it's gonna let me do it. I should have kept it. Let me see. Alright, right at 92 tops. I don't know if it's gonna let me go down. Let me see. Alright, we gonna break through 92 and go for a little bit more higher. Let's see. It's gonna get a little bit cheaper. Alright, let me see. 92 break up. How we looking on SPY? SPY still trying to hold in that yellow box right here. Still trying to hold right around there. What is that? 33.70, almost 34. All right. So I'm anticipating now. I want to go back up. Go for a little squeeze back up to retest that area. So I'm waiting on to see can we get it. Well, I can add in more towards the top area. But if we drop, it is what it is. I mean, like I said, I'm still in on with one, but let me see what we get. So like I said, guys, even if you switch your account over to the margin, be careful and be mindful that even if you break even, say for instance you break even like 10 or 20 times, like take no losses. Those premiums are still gonna whip your ass. I'm gonna tell you right now. Those premiums are still gonna add up. You're still gonna get hit with that. So that's why I say just be careful over trading, overdoing yourself, and not putting yourself in that type of position. Because even though you may not catch losses, those premiums will eat you up and will eat you alive. I promise you. So just be mindful of that. Yeah, that's why I broke even, because I had a feeling we was gonna break that 92 back up. That's why I was saying I was gonna redo it, because that's why I was anticipating it was gonna push back up towards those tops. So let me see if we get a third candle up towards that 93-ish area. We get one more candle up towards 93. Then I can try to look for another top area to see if it's gonna hold. So that's why I took one off, just to be smart about it. So I can add more towards the top area versus buying at the bottoms, you know. So I broke even on one, and I'm just gonna add that one back up towards the top to see if it's gonna hold again, for more like almost like a little double top-ish type situation. If I can get it, I can get it. We'll see as we pushing back up. I gotta be very careful right now, you know, because I gotta be very careful, especially with the way the market just did, where it can still look like it can still ramp up. I gotta be careful on that. So it looks like we're in a new range, upper range, between 390 up to 394, 390, 394 area. Got a new little range up here. Because we didn't get that pull back all the way back down towards that 388. We didn't get that yet. So yeah, we didn't pull all the way back down to that. So we automatically started bouncing back to the upside. So that's why I was gonna wait it out to see if they're gonna try to retest those tops again. Right towards that 394. Towards 394. What we got left on this candle? Alright, keep pushing. I want those highs to hit the C. Yeah, like I said, it's gonna be tricky though, guys. That's why I'm going in very small. I'm not doing nothing out of, you know, to mess up my account. I'm not doing that. Hell to the no. That's why I said I'm gonna wait to see if we get this push back up towards 94. I'm looking on SPY. Watch it 390. Watch it 736. 736. Watch it 736. Watch these tops. What you don't want to do is create a double top. That's why with SPY you need to break out, break that 36 for that possible push up to 38 to 40. Because you want to turn this bad boy into support and then go for the next leg continuation push up. So watch that 736. Watch the 736. Ah, come on. So we got 3 candles up on the upside. I want to see how this candle gonna close. What we got left? 3 minutes. See if we got this continuation push towards that 94. Yeah, like I said, I gotta be very, 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 very careful right now. Two minutes to this candle close. So candle number 4 is gonna be right underneath 394. Just trying to see real quick. now that the market in transition. So I got to be very careful on that. So let's see if this is going to be over for the bears and buyers start to move back in. That's why I got to be very, very careful on this. Being very patient. Waiting it out. See what this candle going to do. Because the main thing that you're holding on top of on Tesla is 392. So that's why I'm waiting for that push up 394. Away from this little bottom area. So I want to push up 394 towards these little top areas. So I can have a better entry, possible entry. 1 minute left. 1 minute left. 1 minute left. Alright, let's see. I already see what area they're trying to get on top of. See, they're trying to push on top of that previous red candle that open. So I see what they're trying to do. Where's that open at on this candle? That was 93.21. 93.21, right where we at. 93.22. See how they're trying to push right on top of it? See, they're trying to break that area. They're trying to break it. They're trying to create like a gap up. See, I see exactly what they're doing. They're trying to close right on top of it. Got 10 seconds. They're trying to create a gap up. They're trying to close that candle right on top of that previous red candle open. Right about now. See? Alright, right back up towards those highs. So let's see. 3 candles up. Let me see if we get a little quick spike up towards those high areas that we just hit towards 94 plus. What was that? 94.50-ish? Yep, 94.50. Right around 94.50. I want to see, can we get one more push? I just want to see if it's going to hold up as a top again. If I can add another one. Because like I said, all I'm trying to do right now, guys, is try to reduce my risk. Because I know it's going to be crazy, especially after this random pop that just happened. So I know I got to play very smart and safe and not, not overdo it. So that's why I'm just trying to see if we can get that push up towards those highs. If this candle can flip real quick, I'll be starting to pull. Just a little bit. All right, let me see if they're going. I was trying to add in my other one. Don't stop. Not yet, not yet. Go up, go up, go up, go up. Buy back up, buy back up, buy back up. Trying to see. Yep. I think they're going to try to push this one, number 4, up towards that 94. They may try to retest 94.50-ish. Trying to see what they're about to do real quick, right in this little area. Keep in mind, guys, I'm watching Tesla. I'm not watching SPY, I'm watching Tesla. Like I said, SPY, guys, keep your eyes peeled on your 736. Keep your eyes peeled on your 736. I was trying to see, can we get that push back towards those highs? I was waiting on it. Because the spread on here is kind of crazy too. Let me see what we got left on this candle. We got about 4 minutes, so we still got time for it to do. It still has time to pretty much reverse. They can buy back up, especially off of 92. They can buy back up and reverse that candle. They still got time to do it. They can still do it. But if we fall back underneath 92, like what it's doing right now, then yeah, we can definitely pull back down to the 390s. But watch this 92. Let's see if they're not going to try to buy back up off of the 92 back up to the upside. Let's see. Damn, man. If they start pulling already, man, they didn't give me a chance to even put in my other order. Let me see. Let me see what they're about to do. But you see what I'm doing, guys? All I'm doing is watching the psychological areas. That's it. That's all I'm doing, watching the psychological areas. That's it. Slowly doing it. Especially with this new setup that we have now, coming out of that range that we were in this morning. So two things can happen right here. Either this can be a trap, a short trap, where buyers can buy right back on top of 392 and flip it, or we can crack 392 and pull our way right back down to that 390. So let's just see what's about to happen. If buyers have it, they're gonna hold 392 and try to go back up. If the sellers have it, they're gonna close below 392 and continuously pull down to 390. So, we got about 2 minutes on this candle. So all I'm doing is just watching. Man, if they start pulling, I didn't get a chance to add in my orders. Crazy. I got one in, but I didn't get a chance to put my other one. Cause I was trying to get in lower than where I got in at. Cause you can see I'm at like 18 cents. I was trying to go like a little bit below it, like so I can. But let me see what they're about to do at this 392 first, though. Let me see what they're about to do at 392. Yeah, cause like I said, either two things gonna happen around 392. It was gonna either be a trap, short trap, where they're gonna trap shorts and buy back up, or we're gonna crack it. So right now, buyers are trying their hardest to hold 392. So we got about 1 minute left. So what they needed to do was to buy that candle back on up towards that previous candle's close. But now they got it back down again underneath that 394. So let's see what they're gonna do within about 30 seconds. So I mean, like I told you guys, they still got time to flip it. But they can quickly buy back up and flip it like in a matter of seconds. I done seen that crap happen before, numerous times. Let me see what's about to happen. So right now we're in a range of 392, 394. We still have yet to crack. So right now 392 is still holding. Bottoms are still holding. So we're right in a little $2 range on that one. Because we're about to close out in about 5 seconds. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, new candle. All right. So let's see. If they're going to do what I think they're going to do, but they're going to go for a fake out pullback, like a hard pullback, and then slingshot it right back up. Let me see what they're about to do, though. Because 392 is holding. 392 is still practically holding. Let's see what's about to happen. See, I wonder if that's what they're going to try to do. Like do a fake out pullback. I mean, you'll get your pullback, but it's going to be like a huge trap. A huge bear trap. But they're going to buy it right the hell back up. That's why I'm about to see what's about to happen at 392 real quick. Because if they're going to set up a trap, they're going to fake crack back underneath 392 down to that possible 390. And then buy it right back on up. Let me see what's about to happen. So 392 is still holding. So let's see. 392 is still holding. So no go for me yet. I'm just trying to watch these tops to see where we go from here. Still watching these tops because you gotta understand the 90 MA is still holding. 90 MA is still holding. Because I see what they try. I see what they're trying. They're trying to set up a center triangle squeeze. I see what they're doing. See exactly what they're doing. Jay, what the hell are you talking about? See, if you pay close attention to that indicator, it's like they're trying to do this. Like I can kind of see what they're trying to do before they do it. Like they're trying to create a like this. They're trying to do this. They're trying to create this. So that's why I said I see exactly what they're trying to do. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. SpaceX. You're right. Thank you for reminding me, Queen. I forgot about SpaceX coming out tomorrow. You sure right. Thank you for reminding me because I forgot all about that. I sure forgot about SpaceX. You're not lying on that. Let me see what's about to happen at 392. 392. Excuse me. Like I said, what I think they're going to do, well, it'd have to be either off of this candle or the next one. They gonna, because it look like this one going to hold. Because I'm going to say either this one or the next one. What they could possibly do is do a fake out pullback underneath 392s. Back down to that area we talked about, that 390 to 388, and then slingshot it right back to the upside. But they're going to get more buyers to step in and go for even a more powerful push right above that 394. So I'm trying to see what's about to happen at this 392, 394 level. Yeah, I mean, I kind of had I ain't gonna lie, I did kind of have a horrible entry on that one. I did. I ain't gonna lie to you. I should have just, I kind of messed that one up a little bit. That's why I had to close out one contract instead of holding two. I was like, that's why I just closed out one and waited for them to push up even higher where I can adjust that. Yeah, because I'm not going to lie, my entry wasn't the best entry on that one. So I had to, instead of having two, I had to take off one just to be smart about that. So we'll see what's going to happen at this 392. Cool. Like I said, what I think they're going to try to do is yank it underneath 392, back down to the 390, 388, and then possibly slingshot it right back up. If they don't get this breakout right now. If they don't get it now. If they get it, basically because they have an ascending triangle pattern right in front of them, off of the 392, they can go for a powerful push back to the upside. And if you pay close attention to, you almost got like a little bull flag pattern set up right here. Because if you merge these three candles together, that'll give you like one solid green candle. So I do see that bull flag pattern setting up. Yeah, like I said, I think my entry was a little horrible on that one. I mean, not bad. I mean, I wouldn't have a bad loss. It'd be like a $2-3 loss, which I can bounce that back. But yeah, because my entry wasn't the best entry on that one. Because I had to re-strategize the new setup now, because we don't have the old range. We have a new range. So I had to re-strategize that. Because I was anticipating it was going to go down to 388, but they wound up holding at 390. So okay, think about this. Think about it as a $4 channel, guys. You got 390, 392, 394. 392 being your mid area, 390 being your bottoms, 394 being your top. So think about that range right now. So I kind of idiotically bought in at I didn't buy in the very bottoms. I bought in like at this top, like right here. I got in like right here. And like I said, not paying a close attention to detail on, that I should have just waited up here and see. And sometimes it happens, I mean, we make mistakes, man. It happens. At least I'm not afraid or ashamed to tell y'all my faults, Could have had a better entry than that. But that's why instead of going in with two contracts, I took out one and left one just in case. Just in case we was going to reverse back up to these tops, that's why I waited. But you notice that ascending triangle pattern is still setting up, see? Pay close attention. You got an ascending, see what I mean? When I said I can see what they were doing, now you can see that ascending triangle pattern trying to set up. Got a bull flag pattern trying to go for a two-legged pull-up because you got 1, 2, 3 candles up. Now you're into consolidation trying to go for the next leg up. So that means that they're going to try to go from that 392 up towards this 394 plus, possibly even 395. So what I might do, I'm not gonna lie to you, what I might do is reset myself, take a little small loss on that and be smart about it. Because now that I see what they're doing, and so that I might just take a small loss, not hold that back. I'm gonna take a little $3 loss. Be smart about it. So $3 ain't gonna hurt me. I'm good on that. So $3, cool. I'll take $3. So y'all saw I got in 18 cents, got it at 15. That's $3. So not gonna hurt my feelings on that. So what I'm gonna do is reset myself and be smart about it, just in case they trying to set up for a squeeze to the upside off of this ascending triangle pattern. So that's why I had to pay close attention to detail. So once I started to see this bottom and I started kind of see the setup, that's why I told you guys, I said, I see what they're doing. I see they're trying to set up a squeeze. And that's why I had to draw my purple line, because I can see it without drawing a line. I can see it without it. I drew the line so you guys can see what I see. So, and lo and behold, what are they doing? They playing off of that trend line, right? They're trying to hold a what? Ascending triangle pattern. I saw that, so that's why I had to bring it to you guys' attention, and just so y'all can see if y'all would if that was bypassing y'all didn't notice that. So that's why I said I had to be very smart. That's why I backed off of my contract. I shut one of them down, and I kept one just in case to see what it was gonna do. But once I started to understand that pattern or what they were doing, I got out just in case they setting up for another possible squeeze. Possible. But it's up to the buyers to let us know what they're about to do off of this 392. Now, could it crack 392? Yeah. It cracked 392. Could it bounce off 392, go for a harder push up? Yes. So this 392 is going to be a very crucial level. It can benefit both sides. As long as you're on top of it, it benefits the buyers. Underneath it, it benefits the sellers. But I had to pay close attention to details. That's why I had to start backing back off of my contracts and not be idiotic and piling with more and more contracts, not knowing that I'm setting myself up in a possible bad trap that could lead to another squeeze. So that's why I got out of it, because I saw that. I was like, I just saw that setup. I was like, nope. Now, what sellers would need to do, you got to crack what? 392. Buyers hold 392. But again, right now it's holding. We have an ascending triangle pattern. Anything can happen. especially after this big move we just had. They could be trying to gear up for the next leg up. We'll see. It's up to what the bias presents to us. They have to show us what they're gonna do. But the way this is setting up, it looked like it's setting up for a two-legged pull up. Like after this little consolidation, it looked like it want to go for the next leg up to the upside. So once I noticed that, I bagged the hell back just in case. Just in case that's what they're planning on doing. So watch this 392 level that I do have mapped out right here on Tesla. If you are trading Tesla. For your SPY, watch it. You already know, 736. Because it can go either which way. It can go either which way. This thing could, again, play off of this ascending triangle pattern. This trend line and squeeze up. Or sellers could come in and yank it back down. But we got to see what's going to happen. We're going to see what's going to happen. We got to let the market tell us what it's going to do. Because I just didn't want to take a chance, especially this bad entry I had. I didn't want to chance that. I just couldn't. I'd rather wait for it to go higher if I'm going to go in for another swing trade. I mean, not swing trade, short, for a short. To see on how high this bad boy can actually push. Because if y'all look on your 1 hour time frame, you got a big massive a bull flag right in front of you. So if I go to even the SPY got a bull flag. Look at that. Look, they all setting up for bull flags. Look right here. SPY, bull flag. Tesla, possible, bull flag. So you see that? They all setting up for bull flags. Insane. Look at that. Possible two-legged pull-up. AMD. Apple. Bull flag. Because if you merge those candles together, you get one solid green candle followed by a small red candle. Bull flag. Google, possible two-legged pull-up. If they can get back above, what is that? I mean, you're already above 350. You're already above 350. Tops all the way up, back up towards, was that 356? Meta. Possible bull flag pattern setting up right here. Possible bull flag pattern. Check that out. Get above. What price point is that on Meta? Remember what I told you guys, that possible targeted areas are all close towards that 580. Close towards 580 on that one. Because I told you Tesla Meta sometimes likes to move by $20 increments. Microsoft, no. IWM, let me check you out on that one. IWM bull flag pattern. Get that break above 290. You have a good little push. Let me see. What's the highs on that one? Up to 390. I want to say 394. 392. I'm sorry, 393. 393 highs. Let me mark that off real quick for my let me mark this off for you guys on here. For the ones that's trading IWM. It's gonna be around 293.15. Mark that one off real quick. Highlight that one in white. That's gonna be the other area you need to break. High of day. Now let's scroll back over this way. Boom, 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 boom. See, every time you come around that, pull back. So you clearly see what that psychological level is. So you can see what's gonna be the psychological target up towards that area though. So that'll give you the next leg up to the upside towards that price point. Because you already got one solid green candle that way. So we want to see the next leg up that way. So they all may be setting up for something, and it possibly could be bull flags. Can you check out? Oh, I just checked out Meta. Meta, like I said, your next possible level is gonna be you got two targets up on Meta. That's gonna be 575 to 580. Because like I said, Meta generally likes to move by in some ways. If it's bullish, likes to move by $20 increments. That's the same way it was doing when we were in the 600s. So we bounced already at 560. Now we're just trying to navigate its way up to 580. So you already know what you need to bypass. 570, 575 to get that push up to that 580 target. So that's what you need to that's what you need to break. Right now Meta is at where? It's 566. So we want to get that push up to 570, get us into the 570 bracket. Then once we get up to 570, we want to go up to 575, have dollar mark, and then to hit our targeted area of 580. So let's see where we go from here. Will buyers go for the second leg up after this consolidation? Will they ramp it back up again? On all platforms. I mean, look at SPY, look at Tesla. It's like they all gearing up to do something. They all gearing up to do something. That's crazy. Like they all in sequence too. That's crazy. They all in sequence, preparing to do something right off of their respectful levels. You got Tesla with the 392 if bias holds. SPY, your 734 area. So right here, guys, after a big move, and we always talk about this, anytime you make a big move up or down, what's next? Consolidation. So they're setting up something after consolidation. Again, longs you hold at 394, go for that push above 396 for the targeted areas up towards 398 to 3. Let's say 3. God dang it. See what happens when I'm talking about too many stocks. 734 up towards 736 to 738, and want to see that push on up, preferably up to 740. Tesla, our goal is to go from that 392 back up to 395 to 400. That's what we want to see on that. So let's see what's about to happen, because there's about to be some trapping right in this little area right here, right around 392 on Tesla for sure. It's gonna be some trapping right here. Gonna be some trapping, back and forth, back and forth. So let's just keep our eyes peeled. So that's why I got out, just in case, man. Because like I said, I had a horrible entry, and I'd rather wait it out, be smart about it. Be very smart. So let's see what's gonna happen at 392. I do see upper shadows, but let's just see what happens. Because I was waiting for those tops, but I couldn't get filled. I couldn't get it all the way towards the 394s exactly. Because I was anticipating we was going to get this area to push all the way up here. That's why I had my entry set at. And see what I mean? Look what they're trying to do. I mean, they could go for a squeeze, but let's see. Let's see. That's why I told you guys, you always got to pay close attention to those trap areas, because it can go either which way. That's why I told everybody watch it 392 on Tesla. Now, if it goes for a squeeze, I can look for possible ups, like try to do it again. But I'm gonna wait it out this time. I'm gonna wait it out till we get towards those highs again. Yeah, I wanna see, can we get it though? Can they squeeze back up towards that 94, or will we start pulling? Let me see what's gonna happen. They should be trying to push it. I mean, this is the area where they should be trying to push, but do they have enough buy momentum to do it? This would be the perfect area for them to go for a strong push right now. A strong push. I see a lot of upper shadows. Like I said, and even looking at the bodies of the candles, guys. Look at the bodies of the candles. It was like the bodies of the candles don't even know which way to go. Look at this. Small candle, small candle, small candle. It's like it don't even know which way to go. Especially in that little zone. Because again, sellers are trying to pull underneath, buyers are trying to hold and go back up. So there's a lot of back and forth right around this 92-ish area. Man, if they start pulling back, I'm going to be pissed off because I didn't get my tops, man. I didn't get my tops filled. Can we squeeze back up towards 94? Could we do it? Could we squeeze back up real quick? SPY still in this range. Keep that on watch. Still haven't yet broken out. Still haven't yet cracked. So keep that on watch. Watch your range on that one too. Tesla, I'm just trying to see what's going to happen off this 92 level. Sorry about that, guys. Hair in my eye. Damn, it hurt it. I know it's testing that trend line now. I mean, you slowly crack that trend line, but that trend line I might have to shift it maybe, just a little bit. Let me see what we're about to do. Because if I move it over this way and kind of move it that way, like right that way, they'll still be holding because that's 92. See what I mean? Why I didn't want to get trapped on the short side, just in case they hold it and try to squeeze it. Let me see if they're gonna do it though. Hello, my baby girl. All right, guys, let's see. This is the area where they should be pushing. This should be the pushing area where they should be trying to pop it. This should be the area. Yep, there you go. That's why you gotta always pay close attention to details, guys. Always pay close attention to detail. That's why I got out of my short. Because once I started to see that setup, that ascending triangle pattern setup, I was like, because now I see what they're doing. And then on top of that, I went to the 1 hour time frame. It looked like a bull flag pattern is setting up. So it looked like possibly more upside could come because you got a strong engulfing green candle. So I'm definitely not gonna go against the grain right now. Hell to the no. Not until we get to basically buy some strong resistance for sure. I mean, you got one area at 398. Oh boy, it's a lot of room to go up. I ain't gonna lie to you on Tesla. If they go for a strong push, I mean, they got a lot of room to the upside. And I'm talking about roughly from 395 up, about $10, $11 to the upside. Yeah, I can see that. Definitely see that. So watch as we get this possible push. Watch your 395 to get that ball rocking and rolling. Because all you need is $5 more to 400, and then 400, you got another $5 to go. So right now, I can see the ascending triangle pattern setting up. That's why I brought this to everybody's attention, just in case. That's why I got out of my short. I saw that. So here we go. Let's see where we go from here. Nah, I might have to switch my way of thinking on this. So instead of puts for right now, I might have to go with calls. I might have to go with calls. Just especially if we get that breakout. I mean, we definitely going towards this. Based off of this measure move here, they're gonna try to go for the after consolidation. I mean, all this room to go to the upside. Let's see what we get though. Gotta get that breakout though for sure. Gotta get that break. Come out of this consolidation and let's see if they're gonna go for the next leg up. Gotta take out that 94. 94 to 94, 94 up to 94.50. So they can break that, and yeah. But you see how the ascending triangle pattern plays well? See that? When you pay close attention to your patterns. See that? If I would have brought this to you guys' attention, imagine how many people would have just been jumping into wrong areas on the short side, not even seeing that pattern right in front of them. Getting trapped, getting caught. Right off of a bull flag pattern, right off of an ascending triangle pattern. Right in this area. That's why I bailed out. That's why I said no. That's why I got out. Say just in case they may try to go for a squeeze. For that possible next leg up. So what I'm gonna do, let me see on how powerful this level is. Let me see something. Let me go back to Tesla real quick. And then like I told y'all for my IWM traders, watch your, what level is that? Oh yeah, 290. Watch your 290 for that possible push up towards that 93.15-ish area. I'm gonna put an alert for my IWM traders on that one. That'll be your next possible target to the upside on that one. Alright, cool. Target area there. Alright, Tesla. Yep, so we need to break out. So once we break through this little area here, I mean they golden. Especially up towards that 398. Get that 398 break. I mean, sky's the limit all the way up towards that 200-day moving average. So once they can break through this little area from this 394, 398 area right here, break through this, sky's the limit up towards that 200-day. So I can clearly see what they're doing. Clearly see the setup. So they gotta take out these tops from, what was that, Tuesday's tops? Take out those Tuesday tops, 398, and then go for that further push towards the upside. So I can definitely see that. Definitely see that. Oops, sorry about that. Let me fix my chart. My apologies. 5 minutes. Upper shadow, still having trouble at 394. Boy, it's gonna be a tough area. God, it's gonna be a tough area right here. It's gonna be a tough. AMD guys, 480. My AMD just went off. AMD just went off. My AMD, remember I told you guys 480 was your target on AMD. Those not the same AMD we hit this morning, right? Yep. So now, let's see if they're going to break through 480, turn that bad boy, go from resistance into support. So, in other words, you got to stay above 480 if you are trading AMD. For the long side, you got to get above 480. Turn that bad boy into support and continue towards the upside. Watch it. Why is my line not coming up? There we go. Good Lord. All right. All right, watch it 480. You want to break that bad boy and go for that higher push up towards that possible areas of 485. That's for my AMD traders for the longs. All right, let me set y'all up on that one. Watch it 480. Break out of this little area we got rejected at this morning. Reverse that plate to the upside, and there you go. So next level up, you may go for a possible $10 push. $5 to $10 push, 85 to 90. It's a possibility that bad boy can do that. The way the route that's going, like I said, even Tesla. So AMD is on top of 480. Nice little bull flag pattern even on that one. Next level up, possible areas of 85 to 90. So if you are trading, because AMD is in the #1 spot, guys, at 6%. So AMD is your top gainer for the day. AMD is top gainer for the day. And set 2 alerts on that one for 85 to 90 on that one. All right. Put that in. All right, there you go. AMD, you got 2 possible targets to the upside on that one. Keep that on watch. Tesla, still waiting for this 94 break. Still waiting on that one. Still got an ascending triangle pattern setting up. All right, AMD already went off. My alert already hit. SPY looking for that 38. Tesla, we're still waiting on that 94 break. I might just have. Let me see. What's the? Is it AMDL? I think AMDL for the ETF on that. Yeah, it is AMDL. I'm gonna just keep that on watch too. I'm gonna watch AMD since AMD got a little bit more off to it. Let me see. Let me see how we're looking on the contracts. Yeah, contracts are a little expensive. A little bit. Even ETFs are a little expensive. Let me see how they looking. Oops. Gotta go pressing that button again. I have to watch what I was doing. I'm like, here I go again with that. So I got messed up the lag. God dang, the spreads on this bad boy is huge. Jeez Louise. Jeez. Yeah, the spreads are huge on this. Holy crap. Hold on, let me see if I... Good. Yeah, the spreads are huge on those. Jeez. The spreads are all over the place on this damn thing. Yeah, they are huge. Holy crap. Damn, that's gonna be hard to kinda. I gotta wait for them to readjust. If I was gonna go for it, let me see. Let me just try AMD themselves. Let me see how the contract look on that one. Cause the AMDL, them spreads is, jeez. Let me see how AMD looks itself. It's okay. Spread's not too bad on those. On just the regular AMD. Yeah, the AMDL spreads are huge. Like they are huge. It's like, good Lord. It's like damn near $1 difference. Like I just seen one that was like 50 cents on the buying side and like damn near $2 on the sell side. Spreads is huge. Like, holy crap. Spreads are insane. Ooh, and now with my margin account, you know what I can think of too? You know what I forgot about? You already know what stock I'm about to bring up that I have not paid attention to. That's in a chop zone. Let me see this. Now with the plays I can do. Let me see. That was my money maker back then. Let me see the spreads on these. Let me see what side I would go for though. It would be longs. Let me see on the long side. Yeah, it's been hard. Yeah, it's been choppy. And then that spike that happened today, that was due to the Trump canceling the strike. That's where that spike came from. That's where that spike came from. Tesla guys, still watch that 394 level. Watch it 394. 394. I know it's gonna be tough. I mean, you can go for a put, as long as those tops hold 394. As long as that holds, but just be mindful. It just kind of, you are still in an extended triangle pattern. Just got to keep that in mind. Let me see CRWV. That used to be my money maker there, my baby. That was my baby. Oh boy, CRWV. That's how I make money. I was making like. I gotta see how it's setting up today though. How it's looking today. So I mean, it's in a chop zone for sure. Gotta get a break above what 95. So that bad boy still in a chop zone on this one. Can't do too much with this one at all right now. Until we come out, we break above 95, then yeah, that bad boy chop. Now if I would have caught the bottoms at 91, yeah, I would have definitely had a good nice move to the upside on that one. I'll still keep. Matter of fact, is it in my watch list? Nope, it is not. I need to put that in my watch list. I don't know why the hell I took that off. All right, got that in my watch list. So once we break above 95, got room to run up towards what 97. Now what I like about CRWV is the spreads. Like I used to kill, man, I was murdering those spreads. Spreads be like 10 cents, 5 cents. I was still banking on it. I was going in with like small contracts and I was still banking. Like about 3 to 4 contracts. So now with this margin account, because I just thought about it. I mean, that was my money maker. I'm gonna take that into consideration, but we gotta get that break above 95 for sure. But right now it's in a range, so can't do nothing with it right now. I'll come back to you later. So let's see, Tesla still fighting this extended triangle pattern, still fighting 394, still fighting these tops right here. That's why I ain't going for a short just yet, especially because I know it's gonna be tough. I mean, especially while this trend line is still holding. Yeah, trying to short it right now. Yeah, unless we crack that trend line and crack back below 392. Yeah, but now while this is holding up, I can't do it. I can't go for a short just yet. Because this bad boy holding up on top of this and that wedge is getting tighter and tighter and tighter. Anything could happen. It's a 50-50. It's 50-50. You know, like I said, if you jumped in at the 394s, you need to crack that 392 on down. If you got in at the 394s for the move back down. But just be mindful. You still are in the ascending triangle pattern, still trying to hold. Just be mindful of that. Because the area that you need to take out is that 392. Then from 392s back down to the 390s. That's what you need to take out on the downside of things. So with this ascending triangle pattern, man, I just gotta be careful with this. It's like it's putting me in a tight position right now. Cause they could bounce this bad boy right back on up. It could drop. Anything is possible. But the way this is setting up, I mean, it's benefiting the bulls right now for sure. Benefiting the longs right now. So I can't gamble with that. CRWV, I know I gotta wait for that 95 break. One we didn't look at. Hold on. One y'all didn't call out. MU. What is MU doing? That's one y'all didn't call out. I'm surprised nobody called that one. That's crazy. Nobody called out MU. I just thought about it. I had it on my watch list. I saw it. Is that a 7% followed by AMD with a 6%? Damn, those contracts expensive. Holy crap. Jeez, they expensive. Yeah, they too expensive. I can't even get in on that one. I mean, I can get into it, but I don't want to use all of my I just don't want to use all my. I want to be in a position where I can get like, jeez Louise. Bad boys is hella expensive. I mean, they started off with some good lows. Yeah. Like, you had one, for example, that had like started off at 60 cents. Now it's up to $2. Then you had one that started off at 97 cents. Now it's at $4. So all the cheap contracts is out of the way because now them bad boys done got expensive now. Contracts then took off on now on MU. So if y'all missed that one, I mean, let me see on how MU is setting up though. Like I said, guys, SPY, watch this 736. We want to see that push up towards 38 to 40. Tesla still watching that 394. Let me see what MU is setting, how MU is setting up, how much room we still have to still push on that one. Let me see. Oh yeah, right up to that 200-day moving average, right up towards 970. right towards 970, and then overall tops is right at 1,000. So you got this 970 up to 1,000, but keep in mind you're gonna have a possible tough area right about here. Let me see on how powerful that top, this level is though. Let me see something real quick. Do I got a 1 hour time frame on that one? I do. Okay. Oh, I already marked it off. Huh, that's crazy. And this bottom here, it's like right, yep, right, yeah, that'll make sense. Right around 970. Yep, right around 970. That'll make sense. So you got about $7 more to go on MU. About roughly 7 more to go. Right towards that 200-day moving average. Beautiful play. Don't get me wrong. Nice little U-shaped pattern. Beautiful play. Beautiful play. Yeah. Came down as low as 900. So that bad boy went on a what run? Almost a $100 run? Jesus. Yeah, because you bounced off of 900. Damn near up to 970. So almost a $100 run because you're almost up 70. Jeez, no wonder why it's expensive. It's damn near up $100. Holy crap. I just damn, man. I would have been watching MU. Good Lord. Holy moly. I definitely got to start looking more into MU now. Oh, yeah. You ain't got that long till you hit up towards that 970, though. I'm putting the alert at 970. Damn, no wonder. That's why them contracts expensive. $100, damn near $100 runner. I see why. So targeted area up towards that 970. Got a little bit of room to still push. I would jump in, but the damn that contract's so expensive. Holy crap! I have to go in like damn near my whole account. Let me see. Let me see the spreads on these. Damn, Jesus, the spreads. It's like a roughly $20 spread on this one. Jeez. Roughly $20 spread. Damn, they all got like damn near $20 spreads. Well, that one got $10. Jesus, these spreads is crazy. Yeah, these spreads are just insane. I'm looking right at them. So those mean, where's this one at? And it's steady jumping. Like every time I think the buyers is gonna match up with the sellers jump even higher. it's still $20 because now on one contract it moved up to 160. Now the buy is up to 180. So it's still like good. Jeez, spreads is crazy. MU was a good trade. Guys, watching Tesla. I'm looking right at it on my side. Watch Tesla. Watch that 94. Watch your 94. Watch your 94. Watch this area. Watch this area. Remember I told y'all with SPY, watch it the 736. Hold that level. Want to see that push up towards the 38 to 40. Because the goal is to get back in that old range that we fell out of Monday and Tuesday. So that's the goal, to get back in that range. Because the goal, like I said, you want to go from the 730s into the 740s. That's the goal. Tesla, goal is to get back into the 400s, of course. But we got to bypass 395 in order to get to 400. So we know we need on that one. In order to get to the main boss up here at 400, we already know we got to bypass $0.50 mark, 395, and then go for that push up towards 400. But one thing that may be in your way would be 398. Because 398, I think that was that, what day was that? Was that yesterday or the day before? And look at that. Look at that MU, guys. Now $3 away from 970. Holy crap. Jeez Louise, look at that. Almost $3 away from hitting that target. Nah, I'll be careful chasing these tops. I'll be careful right here. I definitely would be careful until you get above 970. If you are trading MU, I would definitely be careful watching that. Watch your 970. Because you're getting right towards a possible strong resistance level. You're right close to it. Just be careful chasing that top. Because you may get a little bit of a pullback if they don't break and hold it. Now, if they break and hold, then you got to focus on the next level up here. It's going to be around the 1,000 mark. But you got to bypass this one first. Got to bypass that one first. So we mark you off for right up towards 1,000. Mark you off as well. All right, put you in white. I'm putting it in white because, man, I'm tired of changing colors and shit. Like it irks my nerves doing all of that. I'll just keep it in white. Too much color changing for me. Right, just keep it in white. What was the bottoms on these? The lows was what? 71.80, 68, 71.68, 71.68. Just a little bit up. So you got target area number 1 if you are in. And then once you get that breakout, then you focus on that next level up, 86, then all the way up to this big one right here, which is 1,000. But first area, first and foremost, gonna be right around that 970. So that's what I'm telling you. Take your profits and be careful chasing right in that spot. Tesla, we still setting up off of this ascending triangle pattern that I told everybody about already. That's why I got out of my short. Decided to get caught in that crap, what it's doing right now. So I had to be smart about it and not catch that one. But that MU, jeez Louise, cool. God, I wish I would have caught that one. Ain't nobody traded MU today? I'm surprised ain't nobody jumped in MU today. Cause like I said, the early contracts you had that you could have got in the cheapest. I mean, like I said, you had one that was at like at 98, 97 cents, and that bad boy is now at $4.60. Like, see, that's the type of stocks I like. I mean, whether they're $20 movers, $10 movers, $5 movers, that's the ones I like, man. That's why I focus on Tesla, because I know Tesla's potential. And same thing with Meta. Meta's potential. Where is Meta? Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's still opportunities, Jenna. I mean, going into tomorrow, I mean, once you get that break above that 970, I mean, once you get above that 200-day moving average, I mean, yeah, you can focus on these upper areas here. But this is going to be the first target, like true target after this damn near $70 bounce is insane. That is sick. Man, that's account changing. I mean, even on the downside, it's account changing. Came out of this range, then back up to the upside, account changing. That's $70 up. So that's the type of stuff you want to look for. So, oh yeah, because Jenna, I remember me and you was talking about swing trading. We definitely talking about swing trading. I know we still go still look into that. So we definitely gonna be honing in on that next week for sure, Queen. We're gonna be focusing on swing trades too. But this is the type of stuff I'm talking about, guys. When you're not just focusing on one intraday, you put them all together to get an understanding of the overall movement. Like from these tops down to these bottoms, I mean, understanding where the buyers come in the most aggressive. So let me draw it out real quick. So this is what you want to look for in a psychological play. So you always want to map out the areas where the buyers come in the most and where your sellers come in the most. So you always look for psychological plays. That's what it is. You know, to avoid, getting caught in chop. Now, don't get me wrong. Granted, you can still make moves, trades in these type of situations. But the bigger area, with majority, the bigger group of people are at these bottoms. Why? Because think about it. Look how many times this area held numerous times. That's a triple bottom. Look at that. Right around what? Damn near 880 to 860. Bounce. 880 to 860. Bounce. 880 to 860. Bounce. And notice that. All it did was replay itself over and over and over again. Now, as we pull back up, where do you think those 9 times out of 10 sellers are going to be at? See that? As we push back up, 9 times out of 10, they're going to be at these levels here. So it's all about understanding the psychology behind it. Once you lock in and understand the psychological price points, it's smooth selling. When you're not getting caught in choppiness, what messes up a lot of people is the damn dailies. It's those daily like areas where they're getting well, this one not too bad, but when you like it's chop, but you got true zones like right here, resistance, right here. If we go back on up, you already know 9 times out of 10 what sellers gonna be sitting at right here. It's play the psychology, play the psychological play off of these. That's it. Play the psychology behind that. I mean, you golden. So your buy zone pretty much on MU was right around 880. Oops, 880. God dang it. 880 down to 860-ish level, almost like in this little box. I'll put it at 60. I'll put it at 60. So that's like right where your buy zone was at numerous times. If you think very, very close, look very close at that picture. All right, close that out. Buy zone, and then make a duplicate copy of that. Move this up to your sell zone, and now make that red because that's where your sellers are located as of now until you break out of it. And then change this bad boy to red. Change the color on you. All right, and there you go. Now you see your zones. Now you see your demand zone, and you see your supply zone, and your chop zone. So now you can see it clearly. Now you can see the chop zones, so normally people don't get the best areas or get chopped up at, and then you see the true areas where the money maker is. Back down to these levels, back on up. Back down to these levels, back on up. Back down to these levels, back on up. So it's sick. Now, granted, yesterday, I mean that was post market. If you're dealing with options, you wasn't gonna be able to get in here, but you would have got in on this one. That was doing intraday. This one, post market, pre market, same exact area. So even if you take those, bring them into intraday, same exact area. Boom. Even if you're going into post market, after hours, same exact area. So play the psychology behind these areas and just play off of it. That's it. Take a step back, look at the bigger picture of it, and that's how you can make better decisions on your as far as your trading. When you're not getting caught in the choppiness 24/7. Like let's take Jen, I know you called out Meta. Okay, let's call out Meta. So let's do this real quick. Okay, so with Meta, let's see if these are the true bottoms. Did we bounce up this area before? Let's go back a little bit further. Let's see. All the way back. See, look at that. Psychological area. That was in what? April? April. Bounce. All right. Let's go right here. Where we at now? Where did we bounce? April bounce. See that? But you see the psychology behind it, Jenna? You see the psychology behind that? That was an old area where we bounced at today. We had a little dip below, but then you retracted right back on top of it. Because look where that green candle is. Perfectly on top of that line. So they knew the psychological area to get in on Meta. Look right here. They knew the psychology behind that area because that area held up in the past. Because if you go back a little bit, what did you bounce? Bow. Right there. In April. Is it April? Yeah, it was April. Right here in April. Boom. Bounce back to the upside. Take that psychological level. Go this way. Go away. Go back. What did you bounce? Bow. See? So, now that this area already happened, now we need to take these levels this way. These tops. Mark those off. Oops, using the wrong thing. Mark these off. Still watching Tesla, guys. Watching that 394. All right, take these tops here and these bottoms. Kind of put them together. You're going to have like two specific areas. You're on this top area here. And you're going to have these bottoms that started right. So you're going to have like a little zone. Almost like a pivotal zone. Like right in this little area. Because you got to put them together. Because it means something to the market. So take this little mid area. Guys, MU 970. What I told you. Insane. That is crazy work. We about to go to MU real quick, guys. Let me help me fix this. I'm trying to help out because I know Jenna called this out. So I'm trying to help out as much as I can with Meta. Like on the upside. Where we can go after this. So that's going to be your little mid zone. AMD 485. Good Lord. And Tesla. They ramping. All my alerts just went off. My alert went off for AMD 485, and MU my alert went off for 970. Jeez Louise, 970. What I told you guys, 970 on that bad boy. MU hit that target area. Let's see. Ain't that beautiful? I caught look how perfect that line is. Bam, perfect right on the spot. Ain't that something? What did I do? Jay, how did you come over that level? I took a psychological area that played off before in that area. Now, if we break, then yes, you'll have room to push up towards these levels. Around at 86 to 90, up towards 1,000. But right now, I told you, your first area on up was going to be around that 790. 790, Jesus. 970. Right to the 200-day moving average. I told y'all. Right to the 200. There you go. That was beautiful. That was a beautiful freaking play on that one. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was beautiful. SPY still waiting for that 38 to 40. Tesla taking off already. AMD still rocking and rolling. Was that 485? Let me go back to Tesla still. Tesla, nice little move to the upside. Here we go. Bam, bam, bam. All right, let's see. And that's all you do, guys. And do not. I'm just telling you because I love y'all to death. Jenna, all of y'all, Nadia, all of y'all, I love y'all. Y'all always know I'm always gonna hit y'all with the truth. Don't add too many stocks to your arsenal. Don't do it. Set you up a top gainer, especially if you're looking at blue chips, like I do up here. Set up a top gainer where I got all my blue chips up here from tops, from gainers to losers. And I got my arrows pointing down to my percentages to let me know where to pay close attention to where all the volume is at. That's why I say always set you up a top gainer. You can customize it any way you want. Blue chips, penny stocks, whatever the case may be. But these come in handy, very handy. Very handy. Sorry about that, guys. They help out a lot. I promise you they help out a lot. Set you up a top, set you up a watch list. It helps out a lot. And also, like I said, pay close attention to your patterns. Why do you think I got out of my put? What I told you could happen. Once you get above that 94 area, look for that possible push up off of a what? Ascending triangle pattern. And not just that. What else did I tell you guys was setting up on Tesla? What else did I tell you was setting up on Tesla? A what? A bull flag pattern. I told you guys a bull flag pattern was possibly setting up on Tesla for the next leg. What? Up. I told you guys this. I told you. I mean, I'm always warning you, but it's up to you to make the moves. You got to make the moves. I can't hold your hand and do it for you. You got to do it. Now with this margin rule change, take your time. You can trade as many times as you want. As long as you got money in your account, take your time on these plays. Y'all got this, man. Y'all smart. Y'all got this. Y'all very, very smart. Y'all done killed it before. I seen y'all kill things before. So y'all got this. Just stop second guessing yourself. Trust me, I came a long ways because I used to suck. I'm telling you, I used to suck. I used to be one of those type of traders. I didn't know. I used to be one of the ones, I'll jump in as soon as the bell ring, not realizing or understanding the 15-minute rule on that crap. My indicators. Like I said, when I started, I didn't know nothing. I didn't know any of this. I had to learn. I had to pick up on all of this. I had to, on my downtimes when I would, when the market would close or during the weekend, I would just study, trying to figure out what the hell am I missing? Why did I miss out on this play, or why the play didn't go my way, or like I had to figure out something, because I wanted to learn. I wanted to know, because that's how passionate I was about trading. I wanted to fix my mistakes. And that's what it is with you guys. Like, you just have to figure out what is your weakness. Turn that into strength. Don't have too many time frames. I got basic time frames. I don't look at a 1 minute time frame. I hate it. I don't look at a 2 minute time frame. I hate it. I don't even look at a 3 minute time frame. I hate it. Because you got to think about it. Those 1 minute, 2 minute, hell, 3 minute time frame, that's pretty much a 5 minute time frame broken into pieces. Why? You could just look at a 5 minutes. You can't wait 5 minutes? You that impatient? You can't wait 5 minutes? All it is taking a 5 minute mirror and they pushing it down to the ground and it shatters in pieces. Hell, even a 10 minute. With a 10 minute time frame, all that's doing is breaking. When you go into like a 5 minute, it's breaking into two pieces. A 15 minute time frame, if you go to a 5 minute time frame, that's three candles, because that's 5, 10, 15. 10 minutes is 2, 5, 10. So that's hard. But those 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, don't do it. I mean, if you want to, it's you. But 1 minute, 2 minutes, I hate them. I hate them. It's too cluttery. It's too all over the place. When, again, all you gotta do is pile up your 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, even up to 4 minute to a 5 minute time frame. It's just 5 minutes. It's not gonna kill you to do that. It's not gonna kill you to wait 5 minutes. Because everybody be like, oh man, I got this on my 1 minute. Oh man, I got this on my 2 minute. I'm looking right at my 5 minute time frame to tell me what I need. Done. Like, that's simple. Sometimes I may kick it up to a 15, but half the time I use my time frame, my 5-minute time frame, because I can count my candles in my head. I can count 5 minutes. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, That's it. I make it easy for myself. I don't make it complicated, because when you go into a 1-minute time frame, again, it stretches out your chart even more. So you got to scroll back and forth, versus going to a 5-minute time frame that just compacts it all together. And you can see 9:30 to 4 o'clock. So I'm just saying, I hate 1 minute. I hate 2 minutes. It's like, ugh. It's the devil. Because think about it. Okay, if I go to a 1-minute time frame, don't laugh at me. Because even if I go to a 1-minute time frame, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I can't even see the whole damn time frame. Look at this. I got to scroll all the way back to 9:30. All the way back. I got to minimize it. Oh, now it's getting all choppy. You see what I mean? It's all choppy and I can't see nothing on a 1 minute. But if I go back to my 5-minute, it's easy and clean and so forth. And I can see it very well. Go back to my 5-minute, maximize it, where I can still see a 5 to, bam, look at this. 5-minute time frame, beautiful setup. I can see patterns. I can see my areas. Done, man. But that 1 minute, I hate 1 minute. 1 minute give me the runs. Give me the boo-boos. Just kidding, I'm joking. But nah, I hate 1 minute, man. Because think about it. You chasing 1 minute resistance. 1 minute resistance. And all the 1 minute resistance is doing is pulling up to a 5-minute resistance or a 10-minute resistance. Come on, man. It's too much, man. I hate 1 minute or 2. I hate them all. Hate them all. Get it away from me. Make it simple, guys. You trying to tell me you guys can't wait 5 minutes for a candle to close out? You can't wait for 3 candles to close out, which is 15 minutes. And half of the time, we wait, damn near 15 minutes when the market open. Think about it. From 9:30 to 9:45 is 15 minutes. That means if you're looking at it on a 5-minute time frame, you should see 3 candles. Or if you want to use a 15-minute time frame, it should be 1 candle movement. But again, 5 minutes, all you're doing is breaking a 15-minute time frame into 3 candles. Count your candles. 5, 10, 15. Just like when I'm always Aussie, think about it, Queen. Why do you think I'm always getting on you? Not getting on you, but I'm always talking to you about counting your candles, right? When we count like 3 candles, that's 15 minutes. When we count 3 candles down, sometimes we may see 4 or 5, but majority of the time we count 3 candles down. 1, 2, 3, got a little bounce. 1, 2, 3, got a little bounce. 1, 2, 3. That is 15 minutes. That's 15 minutes that you just have to wait to see what it's going to do. 15 minutes. Within 15 minutes, can we pull back down to the areas that we hit already? When we in a range, you mark off where the first bottoms already took place at. Now, when it's coming back down, all you're doing is counting and looking at your psychological level. 5, 10, 15 minutes. Now they hit the same exact area that we hit before. Okay, now buyers are stepping back in. Now you see the psychology. Make it easy, man. Don't stress out over this. Make it simple. And don't have 10 damn stocks to your name when you're flipping back and forth. Don't do that. Have your main ones that makes you money. Stick with it. Stick with it. Now, sometimes I may go to AMD and something like that because I'm used to blue chips. Because you gotta understand, the reason why I can do it, I'm speaking for myself, is because I done studied all the blue chips. Apple, Tesla, Microsoft, AMD, Google, because I understand every single personality and I know how they move. So that's why I'm able to hop from stock to stock to stock, because I studied the blue chips. Granted what I said, keywords. I studied the blue chips to understand how each individual blue chip moves. I know Tesla can move by $5 increments. I know SPY can move by $2 increments. Nvidia, Apple, Amazon. Now, Meta, on the other hand, has been pretty crazy. On a good day with volatility, I ain't gonna lie, Meta likes to move by $20 increments. I mean, Microsoft has a good day too, especially in that little area. Meta can go on $20 movers. We done seen it happen. We done seen it go from 20s to 40s to 60s to 80s. We done seen that happen. So those are pretty good. You know, your Teslas, $5, $10. Yeah, you know, Meta, Microsoft, you know, those type of companies where, you know, they do go on big moves. Do they do it every day? No, they don't do it every day. But it's good, profitable stocks. You know, so. And then, like I said, once you identify or you lock in on what stocks you're looking at, don't just look at an intraday time frame. You're not going to know anything. If you're looking at SPY right now, and you're just looking at today's intraday, all you see is this area here. You see this area here, you see this area here, but you got to ask yourself, what's behind that? What's in the past of that? Because if it's going up, could it be going to a past resistance? If we're going down, could it be going to a past support? So that's why you have to go out of a 5-minute time frame or those smaller time frames, go to an even bigger time frame. That's why I use, what do I use? A 1-hour time frame to tell me, okay, psychological errors. That's what I use it for. I use my 1 hour, and I mean, there's no secret. Anybody can use it. All you do is go to a 1 hour time frame, and look at this. The 1 hour is telling me everything I need to know in the past. What areas held up the strongest from support and resistance? Where are the areas where, you know, majority of sellers come in the most? Where are areas where buyers come in the most? It just lets me know that. So once I mark off these levels, okay, now I know what to look forward to in the present, you know, and in the future. Once we get to those levels, I know what to expect. That's it. But don't make it complicated when the answer is right there in your face the whole time. So as you're going this way, stop guessing this way when the answers is back that way. That's it. Psychological levels. Because think about it. When you're dropping hard to where? A psychological level. When you're popping hard, you're popping to a psychological level. When we had this drop, psychological level, drop, psychological level. See what I mean? It's just psychology behind this. That's it. So, and again, this all goes over so many traders' head because they get impatient, they get greedy, they get emotional, they get stubborn. When the answer is right in front of your face, it's like somebody giving you a test with the answers, but you throw the answers away to ask somebody what the answers are. Like, come on, man. Take the past chart history, mark off your strongest levels, and go from there. Take these levels. Take these levels. As we go up, take these levels. Take these levels to get an idea. Okay, if we go up, okay, where's the strongest resistance? If we go down, where's the strongest support? All the market does is rotate. You're going to see some psychological numbers again. The ones that we got away from, and depending on the direction, you're going to see it again. So lock it in. Have that lock in your head. You're going to see it again because you got to bypass it to get to a higher price point. Think about it. The areas that we fell from on the downside, if we go back up, we got to see these levels again, guys. We got to, because we got to break that in order to create higher price points. We can't create higher price points if something is in the way, right? If a strong resistance is in the way, we got to take it out. Therefore, we got to see it again. So, Aussie, Jenna, now y'all get what I'm saying? You play off of psychological levels because the smart traders with the bigger money, they wait for bigger opportunities. When they're not playing in the chop zone, they're waiting for big areas, big areas, big areas, big areas, big areas. You see the psychology behind it? Right here. All they did was turn support. Once they start to fall off and they bounce back up, they turn this area right into resistance, back on down, psychological area. Now you see it. They took one area that was a strong support, and as we went back, it reversed, turned that same support into resistance, played off that same exact area, brought it back down. The psychology is right there. You just gotta stop rushing things, guys. Stop forcing things when the answer is right in your face. Take the pass and make the best of it. That's it. That's it. How do you think I'm always calling out these plays? Because I'm going back and looking at my past chart history to areas that make sense. And what do? I alert you guys. And here we go. SPY, what I told you. 738, right? Psychological level. That's one. Because what did I tell you SPY's trying to do? Creep his way back in that range. I told you guys this. And there you go. 138. I told you. Pay close attention to the rotation. All SPY's doing is trying to creep his way back into this old range right here. You fell out of it Monday and Tuesday into Wednesday and Thursday, and is U-shaping his way right back up. Don't y'all see what the market is doing, guys? Aussie. I just said it. Aussie, Jenna, for those who are paying attention to me. What is SPY doing? And it starts with an R. Please tell me y'all listen. What is SPY doing? And it starts with an R. Please answer that, please. For those who are listening to me. What is the market doing? Anybody, chat. What is SPY doing? And it starts with an R. And I preach about this every day. And I just not too long ago preached about it just now. That lets me know if y'all paying attention. I mean, like I said, I try to help out as much as I can. Thank you, my beautiful queen. Thank you, my beautiful queens. Rotate. Thank y'all. Shout out to my ladies, man. Let me give some love to them real quick. Thank you. And look how my queens are answering. My queens are coming through. Shout out to my queens. Always the queens on top of their game with everything. Shout out to y'all, man. Exactly. All it's doing from this box after we fell out Monday and Tuesday is rotating its way right back into that box. Right back up towards that 200-day moving average. All it's doing is rotating. The market, all it does is rotate. That's all it's doing. What do you think it's going to where? A psychological level. That's it. It's just rotating to a psychological level back to where it fell from Monday and Tuesday. Remember what I told you guys, Monday through Friday. Monday sets the tone, Friday sets the standard. All it's trying to do is move back up to Monday's tone. Because, think about it. Between today and tomorrow, if we cannot get above that 744 to 745 this week, that's going to be next week's problem, right? Because, again, the past can still come back to hunt the future, the present. Because where area did we fall from Monday and Tuesday? Right around 45, 44, right? Wednesday we failed. Thursday we trying to pick our way back up. We know we got one more day of this week. So Thursday is trying to pick itself up. Friday is trying to continue the pickup. So after this closes out, Friday they're going to try to push their way back up to where? 44, 45. Because their goal is to go for a full rotation back through that range, back up that way. All they're trying to do is go back this way. That's trying to set up even through all the choppiness, and I know it's ugly as hell. But if you look at the overall direction, it's a U-shaped pattern, guys. It's just a U-shaped pattern trying to navigate its way back to those tops. You have to take these out in order to get back to these past areas. What is this? What is these old areas? What did we bounce at? That is damn near 750. So in order for you to get to 750, you got to take out what? 744, 745. Past that, and remember our other area we were talking about, which was 747.27, and then you finally get your 750. So we got to take out this area, take out this area, just to get to this main spot. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna light it up in white, so it's, we separate the colors from the rest. So that's your main goal, to get back to these areas here, because all you want to do is move your way back up to where you fell from. Remember, if we go back a little bit, let me show you what I'm talking about. Real quick, hold on. Oh, shoot, y'all didn't tell me Tesla was spiking. Y'all dirty for that. Ain't nobody says Tesla was spiking. And SPY, what I told y'all, what was the next key level? 740, right? I told y'all next key level, 740. From 38 to 40. Tesla, what I told you, was going to push up towards that 398. From 398, what was the big one? 400. Y'all ain't tell me nothing, boy. Y'all fought for that one. Y'all cold as ice. But yeah. So the game plan, even going into next week, depending on if we get a short squeeze tomorrow, it's a possibility, anything can happen. All we did was take this bottom area here, right? Because that's where we fell from. Because that was a cup, inverted cup and handle. We lost that area. Fell, bounced, got rejected right at that area because there was no longer support as resistance. Then we fell back on down. All we're trying to do is navigate our way back up to the area, turn this area back into support, which is that 747.27, to navigate our way back up towards these highs back that way. That's it. And y'all little sneaky asses ain't tell me that we was boy, y'all fought for that. Could have been y'all ain't tell me that Tesla was spiking. Y'all so far for that. Ain't nobody mentioned Tesla spiking. God, y'all cold. Y'all cold as ice. That's cool. but by me breaking things down, it helps you guys to be more patient, to have a better understanding on the market. So like I said, don't just take one intraday and look at it. Go outside of a 5-minute time frame. Go to a bigger time frame, hour, 2 hour, whatever the case may be, to get a better and clear vision of what the overall market is doing. That's it. Oh, man. Now, the next possible key level, and that's what we got about, 30 minutes till the bell rings? Let me see. Now that y'all didn't tell me, I'm going to have to snakeskin Randy this shiitake. So let me see, can I get a pullback real quick? Ain't nobody told me nothing. Nobody said, oh man, Tesla creeping. Y'all cold as ice. That's what's up. That's what's up. I see what it is. I see what time it is. Y'all trying to take the money for yourselves. Y'all selfish. Trying to hog it all. Don't be hogging on me. Alright, can we get this pullback down real quick on Tesla before? I want to see, can we get a pullback real quick? I need a pullback. Give me a pullback. Give me a pull. Don't you spike it. Come on, man. Give me some pullbacks real quick. SPY already doing his thing, guys. I told y'all what the next target is. Look for that 740. Because you want to go from the 730s to the 740s. That's what I told you. And we want to get back in that range of 740 to 742. We want to get back in this range right here. 740, 742, 744. We want to get right back in the 740s. They're trying to close this before we go into Fridays. I'm telling you what they're trying to do. They're trying to get into the 740 before tomorrow. Because they know by tomorrow, it ain't going to take much to push towards the 745s, 750s, and so forth. So if they can get this bad boy to close within that 740 area before the market closed, they should be golden. Because now that's going to put you what? In the 740 bracket. But right now, you already know. 740 is a what? Natural area. Yes, you're going to get a little pullback from it, but we want to close, at least close in it. Even if we don't, they could try to hold a range. Because, I mean, you are above that pivot point. Remember, we are above that pivot point where you can play in this range back and forth from 740 back down this way. But I would like for them to be in the 740s, but I know it's a little bit overextended. Because your VWAP is all the way back down right where my yellow bar is. So that'll be like the newly range where these bottoms are holding, right where my yellow bar is. Right around that 733, 734-ish area we talked about. And these tops right around 740s. So, I mean, it's still holding a range, so it's still not bad. Tesla ain't get my damn pullback, man. I'm trying to see if I can get a quick pullback towards the 398s before the break. Couldn't get that pullback. I was waiting after this candle. Well, after this candle closed, I was waiting for this pullback candle here. Man. That didn't give me the pullback because it's going right towards 400, and there might be some strong resistance right at 400. Because you got to think about it, guys. You're going from the 300s now to the 400s. And you already know that's a natural number. So that's why I'm not chasing those tops. That's why I would rather pull back away from 400 before we actually try to test it. I want to pull back away from it real quick because I already know there's going to be some sellers sitting right there. Now, once we break above 400, the next possible key level I see on the upside is up towards like 405. That's why I told you guys we could see a possible $5 to $10 push on Tesla. Remember I told you that. I said from $395, we could see a possible push up towards 400 to 405. And we did break 395. We did get above it. So from 395 to up to 400, that is 5. And then from 400 to 405, that's 10. So that's why I want a quick little deep pullback. And I know they got to do this all at the last minute too when the market about to close. Got about, what, 20 minutes left? They got to do this at the last damn minute. Last minute. I mean, well, it was that spike that set it off. I mean, to set it, back up to the upside. It was that one spike to set it all off to the upside. So, I mean, we needed that because that got us out of those ranges from that we was in, like, for, what, 9:30 all the way to, what, 11? No, shit, 1 o'clock. So we just did this range for how many hours? Good Lord. Yeah, it was about 1 o'clock. So 4 hours? So we was in this range for 4 hours, then we finally got the break. That's crazy. We was damn in a 4-hour range. Insane. But normally, like I said, when you see ranges, it's gearing up for something. You see ranges. Ranges are always gearing up for something. So as I told you guys, if we can't get that break above this psychological level, 740, we could pull back down this way. Because you got to keep in mind the range that we're in at this moment, the current range. These bottoms are still holding. We're above my pivotal point at these bottoms, and you got these tops. But from there, we want to break our way back into the 740s and find our way into the 740s up to 744s. All right, there go Tesla pulling back. God, I got to do it at the last damn minute. Ugh, I got what, 20 minutes to the bell ring? Yeah. I mean, if we were to get a hard pullback now, I could play it. But I need that move now. I don't want them babysitting this crap. I need a quick pullback, even off this candle. Quick pullback, then a bounce. I need a nice pullback. Come on, pullback. Fall back underneath that 398, back down towards that 96 to, is that 95-ish area? So I need a quick pullback real quick. I'm going to do a little fake out pullback and then buy back up. Let me see, can they do it? Come on, pullback. Because it's like right here, I'm like waiting to see if we're going to drop underneath 398 back down this way real quick and then. But that's why I said I don't like buying at these tops. I would rather wait for pullbacks and then play the move back up. But we'll see. Because obviously they're trying to hold this 398 to 400. But let's see what we get. I'd rather wait for these pullbacks down this way though. So now I gotta fix up a new range for us going into tomorrow. So far we topping out right underneath 400 here, and then we got these bottoms. So I gotta figure out the new range now, the updated range. So these bottoms and these tops. So let me see how powerful are these levels. I can see the 396. That can hold for a bounce. 398 is another one that can hold. Yeah, it got to be around like 398, 396, something like that. If we get that pull back down, like somewhere back down here, then back up. Now, if this one can close, what time it is? Got 3 minutes. So if this one can close on top, and then that next one come in for a fake out pullback, I could like create like a bear trap. I wouldn't mind that. Like make sure this. What I want to see is this one hold on top of 398, and then there's that third one, that next one come in. This is where I want to see that fake pullback, and then go back right on top of it, because you notice the floor is holding, and if you notice the candles are getting stuffed right at 398 on the downside, they can't crack it. So what I wouldn't mind seeing, damn it, I don't know if I can get it. Let me see what we get. Got about 3 minutes. I want to see what's gonna happen real quick. Not on this candle, but the next one, because this one is holding. It's doing what it's supposed to do. I want like one of these candles after this one to be like that trap candle, where it looks like it's gonna do a fake out pullback and then it's gonna get bought right the hell back up. All right, 2 minutes. Watch this SPY still, guys. Watch this 740. I want this one to stay on top. And then that next one to be like that trap candle. Stay on top, stay on top. Don't you fall back underneath. Alright, almost a minute in. Almost a minute. I need you to hold for about a minute. I need you to hold for a minute. For 1 minute. Hold for a minute. Hold for 1 minute. And I need that next one to be that trap. That possible trap candle. So let's see if it goes according to my plans. What I wanted to do. I want that one to stay on top of 398. And then I want that other one to fake crack below 398. Stay on top. Don't you fall. Don't do it. Don't do it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Because you're going to hurt that next candle. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. All right. Stay where you at. All right. Cool. All right. Perfect. Stay where you at. Stay where you at. Stay where you at. All right. Stay on top of 398. All right. I want that next one to be that fake out candle. I mean, if it works, it's crazy. If I get it to do it, it's crazy. If everything goes according to my plan in about 20 seconds. Keep that one right where it's at, and I want that next one to be that fake pullback handle. Can't believe I'm doing this. Damn, they're trying to do this towards the end of the market. Y'all know I really don't do this. But it took so long for us to get to these levels. So, alright, cool. 5 seconds, closing out. Cool, perfect. Next. There we go. Give me that fake pullback. Come on, this should be the pullback candle. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Give me that fake pullback. Ah, don't you bounce. That should be the trap candle. All right, there we go. Come on, come on. Give me that fake pullback down. Give me that fake pullback down. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Fall back underneath 398 real quick. Don't bounce yet. Not yet, not yet. Come on, you pull back. Shoot. I'm trying to see what's going to do it. Cause like those like my favorite type of plays. Like that's my favorite type of plays. Those trap candles, I love, boy. You have better entries on them. There you go. There you go. Listen to me. Listen to my words. Listen to what I'm saying. I need you to crack below 398, you mother. I need you to crack below 398. Come on. You were just about to do it, you dirty. Crack 398. Come on. Bias, let it. Boss won't let it happen. Come on, man. This should be the pull. Like between these two, this one and the next one should be like the trap candles. I wouldn't mind this one. I want this one to fall. I want this one to fall below. There you go. There you go. Come on, baby. Fall below 398. I know what you're trying to do. There you go, you sexy thing, you. Keep pulling. Come on, come on. Come on, don't you bounce yet. Don't you bounce. No, no, no. Come on, come on. Down, down, down. Let's go. 398. On down. Come on. There you go, you sexy thing, you. Yeah, that's what I want you to do. Keep pulling. Come on. Pull, pull, pull. Pull, damn you. Listen to my voice. I'm trying to be like the stock whisperer. Don't judge me. Alright, come on. Need you to pull on the 398 down to 396. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. You got 3 minutes to do this. I don't need you to do this now. Do this now. There you go. Alright, come on down. There you go. There. Come on, keep going. Stop playing. Come on, come on, come on. Stop. Stop playing. It's either going to be this one or the next one. I know it's going to be one of them. It's going to be one of these candles. That's going to be that trap candle. Come on. It's going to be one of you two. Which one is it going to be? No, it's one of you. No, it's one of you. It's either going to be you or that next one. Which one is it? Which one will you be? I know that trap count is setting up somewhere. I know it is. I know it's like I said. I know it's gonna be this one or the next one. It's giving me the pullback, but I need that deep pullback. I need that deeper pullback underneath 98. It might be the next one. If it ain't this one, it It might be the next one. Possible next one. Because we got left on this one 2 minutes. Don't you go back up yet. No. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Stay right where you at. If you can't get it, let the next one get it. Come on, come on, come on. That's crazy how I know these prices though, huh? It's sick, huh? There you go. But you're doing it all damn late. All freaking late. What time it is? Got a minute on this one. Now you want to pull out the last damn minute. Let me see what you're gonna do. It's gonna be too late though by the time. Let me see what's about to happen. Alright, buying back up. Buying back up, buying back up, buying back up. Okay, you doing okay. Then give me a deep pull, but like all the way back down though. 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. If you ain't gonna pull all the way back down, get yourself back above 398 if you ain't gonna do it. Let me see. Now you only got 10 seconds and you falling back down to 398. Come on. Come on. We're gonna pull down this to, alright, so we go to second candle. So where are you gonna truly pull down to then? If you couldn't hold, so obviously you're gonna pull back down this way then. So you're gonna pull all the way back down towards that 395, obviously. Okay, so you pulling down towards 395. I see what you, okay, I see what it's doing. 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 I see exactly what it's doing. I see exactly what it's about to do. I try to do. I see what it's trying to do, guys, ladies and well, gentlemen. I see what it's trying to set up to do now. So obviously, I'm gonna put it like this. It's gonna be candle. Just watch candle number 3. Watch candle number 3. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Watch candle number 3. I'm talking about red candle number 3. Watch candle number 3. I see what it's trying to do. I think if it's doing what I think it is, just watch candle number 3. It's not gonna be this one. It's gonna be the next one. It's gonna be that next candle. It's gonna be that 5-minute candle before the market close. It's gonna be that 5-minute candle before the market close. I mean, I wanted to pull back, but that 398. I mean, everything didn't go to corner plan. But I think I see what they're trying to do. I see what they're trying to do. So like I said, it's not gonna be this one. It's gonna be that next one. It's gonna be that next candle. It's gonna be that next candle coming. That last 5-minute candle. It's gonna be that last damn 5-minute candle. I see exactly what it's trying to do. I see exactly what you're doing. So 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. Let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna keep it on watch. I'm gonna wait for candle number 3, which should gap down right towards. Right. Let me see what it's about to do. Let me see. See, this to set it up. It's gonna set it up, and then that third candle is gonna. I think it's gonna be it. I think that's gonna be the one. I think it's gonna be the one. Candle number 3. Come on, man. This time is so slow. Time is slow, man. So I think this candle is gonna prep up the next one coming. I think it's gonna prep it up. It's gonna prep it up. It's gonna prep up that next one coming. That's all I'm gonna say. I think it's gonna prep it up. And see, it's prepping it up. see what I mean? It's gonna prep it up. It's crazy to read this, but see what I mean? You God damn it. It started doing it already. Ah! I knew what it was doing. I knew exactly what it was doing. Ah, you bastard. Ah, you MFer. Ah, you dirty. I knew what it was doing. I knew what it was doing. That's why I told you guys. I said I know what it's doing. I know what it's doing. God dang it. Oh, you little MFer. Oh, you dirty bastard. I had my orders ready too. Ah. I knew exactly what it was doing. I knew right off top. Dirty MFer. Damn buyers, man. These buyers. You buyers get too excited, man. I was waiting too. I had my interest like right here. I had it waiting like right here. Because like I said, I knew what they were doing. I knew exactly what they was doing. It's like I said, and it's not that I'm a know-it-all. It's that I started to understand more of the psychology behind the market. And once you start to do that, you start to know what they're thinking. In a way, you start to know exactly what they're thinking. If that makes sense. That's how I knew. I said I knew what they was gonna be doing. I knew that, but all right, here go that pullback can. All right, here, let me see. Let me try it. Let me see if it's gonna do it. I'm gonna do one entry. You better grab it, you mother. Pull back. Let me see if it's gonna grab my order. I don't know if it's gonna pull to it. Pull to it. Pull to it. I'm not. All right, let's see. Pull to it. Pull to it. Almost to it. Almost to it. Almost to it. Pull. 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 It's right by my entry. It's like right there. I don't know if it's gonna grab it. Come on. Grab it, man. There you go. There you go. There you go. Why is it not grabbing my orders? Damn, these buyers in my way. Oh, come on. My orders is literally sitting like. I'm gonna keep it there though. I'm gonna keep it there. I'm gonna keep it there. Cause I wanna see if it's gonna still grab it. Cause I don't wanna move it. Cause I already know how to get with that crap. I'm gonna keep my order right where it's at. I'm gonna keep it right where it's at. Cause I wanna see if they're gonna grab it. One of the sellers gonna grab my orders. Jeez, I got 4 minutes too. Will they grab my orders? I got them sitting and waiting too. Sitting and waiting. I got two. Oh my God, they ain't grab my orders. Somebody, one of these sellers got to grab. I mean, it's like right by my entry, literally. Like right, it's like literally like a cent off from it. I might have snake skip ran it. No. Come on. That's crazy. I got 2 entries and they still ain't grab them. I had 2 entries and they still ain't grab them. Like none of them. Wow. Like, all right, 1. See what I mean? When you understand the psychology behind it? Now you see what I mean? When you understand the psychology, buddy, you get a... I'll see what they do, man. Ugh, I hate that I had to do this at the end of the damn market, though. Good Lord. Yep, let's see. Grab one of them. Bam, back on up. Oh, man, you gotta love it. Oh, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Let's see. Let me see if they're gonna do it. But y'all saw how I just broke it down to you guys, right? You see how I just simply broke it down to y'all? How I just simply broke it down to y'all. I simply just broke it down, my thought process, what I was trying to do. Done. You see how I did that? Even at the end of the market? Nah, y'all see? All I did was break down the psychology to what it was doing. What time it is? Alright guys, I'm gonna soon be heading on out too. Well, wishing everyone, wait for the market to close. I'm gonna wait for you guys. I'm gonna wait with you. Gonna soon be closing in about a minute. So let me give everybody their shout outs and thanks for coming through real quick. So guys, thank y'all so much for coming through, man. W to the team. Y'all already know what time it is. Shout out to my mods. Thank you guys for doing an amazing job. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for everything that you guys do. I thank you. Quick scout. And I'm gonna add another one. So let's see. Add another one. It's how to make easy money even before the market, the bell ring. Easy scout. I'm gonna hold this one too. Boom, boom, boom. That's how you make your money. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah. But you see how I easily did that trade? Like I just did a quick move on it. Now I don't know if we're gonna break 400. We could. You know, I can still, man. Alright guys, the bell is over. So I just broke it down real quick on how to make like just quick trades, man. Like just quick trades. Now could I go in for a quick should be, does it still open after the market? I mean, I'm talking about the ETFs. I think they stopped. I think they stopped right at 4 o'clock, huh? Oh shit, I don't know why I thought it moves to 4:15. Ah, dog it. Nah, I think the Tesla one stops right at 4 o'clock. Well, no, is it still moving? Or do it stop at 4 o'clock? Let me take a look at it real quick. Hold on. Because I don't see the numbers moving on it. I know Tesla itself, let me see. Is Tesla's, jeez, them contracts expensive. Let me see. Is Tesla, yeah, okay, they contract still moving. Yeah, the TSLLs, I think they closed right at 4. So yeah, they closed right at 4. Because I was going to wait for another pullback. I was going to wait for like, from that 400, I was going to see if we're going to get like another deep pullback and then like go for that pushback up underneath 400. I was going to wait for a deeper pullback. Let me see. So I caught one scalp on that one. If we can go for like a hard pullback, like a fake, I'll try to catch it. I mean, I'll try to catch the bottoms. I'll try to catch the bottoms on it. I had to switch my contracts over from TSLL to Tesla itself. TSLL, they closed at 4 o'clock because it obviously it stopped moving because I just I ain't see none of the numbers moving on that bad boy. It's like it stopped in place. I think they closed right at 4 o'clock. Let me see. Do they? Yeah, I think it does. Yep, right. No, it's still moving though. So why the numbers not moving on this damn thing? Hold up, let me see something. Let me see. Yeah, because I didn't see the numbers moving on them. On the contracts. Yeah, I don't see no numbers moving. No, they're not moving at all. I think they close at 4. Alright, let me see. Tesla contracts. I'm gonna just have to play with those then if that's the case. Because I mean, put it like this. If I get a deep pullback doing after hours, like around, I think it stays to what, 4:15. If I get a deep pullback, like another little fake out pullback, a quick pull, and then a bounce, I mean, I'll catch it. I mean, I'll catch those bottoms real quick. If they can come back down towards those bottoms, especially like 92. I wouldn't mind a 92 drop and then back up. But anything away from that 400 until we break above it. Like if we could get a fake out pullback and then a huge bounce, I mean that would be nice. I mean buying some low areas, be even more safe. See, right now what it's doing? See if we can get a nice little pullback this way. Hard. I want a hard one though. I don't want that bad boy to build down to it. I want a hard pull, like one candle pull. Like one, yep, right what it's doing. So one candle pull. Give me a hard pull. I need a hard one. Give me a hard one. Give me a hard pullback real quick. Give me a hard pullback because I wanted to lower my whatchamacallit. Are they moving? Are these contracts even moving on this thing? I think it is moving. Okay, it is moving. Okay, it's moving slow as hell. So if I can get like, man, what I would like to do is see a fake out pullback, like a hard one. I'm talking about a hard pullback. I want to see a hard pull. What y'all think I should do, guys? Think I should swing it or just let it go? Wait for tomorrow. What y'all think I should do? I mean, I'll swing it if we get a hard pull. If we get a hard pull back down, like 92.90. I'll swing it. I'll swing it at those bottoms back up, but not at these tops. Hell no. Oh, y'all think I should just be patient and wait for tomorrow? What y'all think I should do? Cause it's tempting. It's tempting. Cause I caught that first scalp on that. I caught that scalp right at the end. I caught that scalp right here. I caught that one. But I'm talking about if I was to go for a swing, it would have to have a strong pullback. Cause back down to these low areas for me to even do it. I'll wait for tomorrow. I'll be patient. I'll wait for tomorrow. I'll wait for tomorrow. I'll be patient. But if it does pull back hard, I'm gonna tell you, I may go for it. Cause I got 10 minutes to see if it's gonna do it. But if not, I ain't gonna worry about it. But other than that, guys, I'm about to be heading on out, man. I will be back tomorrow at normal times. Like I said, I will be in it doing the pre-market prep from 8 to 9 for my JTraedz members. And then, like I said, I'm gonna start doing the streams like roughly at 11. And only the reason why is because I'll be in another lobby, Discord lobby with these my other traders. Shout out to Hardware and Primo and them, top-notch traders, and they go over discussions and everything. So in order for me to have a little bit of room where I'm not stressing myself out over setting up streams and all that, where I can just focus primarily on the market, I had to push the time out just a little bit. So instead of 9:15, I'm gonna probably start like at 11 o'clock, and then we'll just go from there. Don't forget, tomorrow is a half a day. You already, not half day, but you already know the market shuts down or the value starts to kind of kill off around lunch hours and so forth. But I will be back tomorrow, guys, and I will see y'all. Congratulations on your trades. I know today was choppy, but we'll see on how we're gonna close out this week. Are we able to break back above Monday's areas where we fell at, and how we're gonna close out Fridays going into next week. Don't forget, next week we do have the FOMC meeting. We're gonna see on how I think it's Walsh. We're gonna see on how that's gonna pan out, how much impact he's gonna have, if he's gonna have that same impact like Jerome Powell had. But we'll see though, guys. Other than that, man, y'all guys stay blessed, stay safe. I will see y'all tomorrow for Fast Cash Friday. We'll get it rocking and rolling. Love you guys. You already know what I'm about to say before I head out. Maximize your reward, minimize your risk. Always put great over greed, and you will succeed every single time. I'll see y'all tomorrow, team. Love y'all. Peace.
Subscribe for more content.